The greatest story ever told. Greatest story ever told.
Stop lying to these people, Dan.
Yo ho ho, AFC East Roundtable. Welcome to. I am gonna go out and I'm gonna guess. I think that tonight's show breaks records. I am really feeling it. I feel like this is the show that's going to break our ultimate number of live viewers and views by itself, because we got a big game.
That's right.
On Sunday. This perhaps might be the largest episode in AFC East Roundtable history, guys. So make sure you hit that like button, because if you think that you're about to be entertained, you're going to want to share the wealth. All right. So with you hitting that like button, that's going to push it out into the YouTube algorithm so more people can witness the debauchery which is about to occur this evening as I educate each and every single one of you on the greatest story ever told. And TD continues to finish you with delusion. Let's go around the table. Let's see how everybody is doing today. And we have a damn good show for you today. Tyson, the artist behind the thumbnail, which is very well received from the chat. How you doing? How you doing?
Doing great, man. A lot of people are going to hype up this Bills and Dolphins game, but I'm really more concerned about this Jets and Patriots game, to be honest with you. We pretty much have a 99.9% chance of picking in the top 5, but I want to lose and get that number 2 pick, man. I'm going to be honest with you, Richie. And you're really much standing in our way of that. So I'm really focused on how I can try to convince myself on how we're going to lose this game, being that we completely own the Jets. I'm hoping that Robert Saleh can give me something, man. Richie, do you have any confidence, man, coming up, bro? Because I'm starting to look at this game. I'm just like, I don't see how we could lose this game.
We're going to beat you. Don't worry, Dyson. We got it.
No,
we got it.
Yo, Richie,
Trevor Siemian got it.
Yo, Richie, what's going on with you, man? How's the
What's up? What's up, man? I honestly forgot there was a Jets-Patriots game to even talk about, honestly. I'm already checked out. I mean, this game coming up is so frustrating for me as a Jets fan because I don't give a rat's ass about what happens because I'm so checked out. And it's frustrating, but I am excited for the Dolphins and the Bills game, man, because I told you guys weeks ago that this was a possibility, and TD kept calling me a hater. TD kept calling me this, and here we are. Or maybe I'm just speaking the truth because what I've been saying is coming to fruition before your very eyes. But call me a hater or a realist, whichever you'd rather me do. But the reality is this is going to be a big-time show. So, folks, please do us a favor. Smash that like button. This is going to be potentially the biggest show of our AFC's Roundtable history because this is the biggest game in AFC East Roundtable history that we've been covering here. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm doing great. It's a new year. It's a new life. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting the launch of Roundtable Sports, man. We got a lot of exciting things coming your way in the new year. Let's freaking get it.
And what about you, TD? How you doing?
Heavy is the crown. Listen, baby.
Why are you wearing a crown?
Because we've been on top of this division, owning it all season, and ain't nothing changed.
Your last opportunity to wear it.
Listen, it ain't my last opportunity. You know what, Richie?
You keep it warm for me.
You are officially a hater, Richie. Ain't no more sly little jabs you throw. You're officially a hater, Richie. You the enemy. Man, I said, work the enemy. Dan is the enemy. I ain't got no friends on this round table tonight. At the end of the day, it's wartime. I knew deep down inside we were going to lose to Baltimore, but we ain't losing to Buffalo. And I can tell you, if we do, I am officially wrong, and I ain't going to be wrong. Everybody know what's about to go down. The Dolphins and Tua Tagovailoa are going to play the best game of the season. We're going to get into it. But we've been wearing this crown all year. Y'all act like the current circumstances has changed anything. It hasn't changed nothing. We still wearing it. We still number 1 in the division, and it's going to end that way. And a matter of fact, Dan, I'm glad you brought that little raggedy smirk back. You know why?
What's that?
You ain't even making the playoffs.
Oh,
you ain't even making the playoffs. Let's go.
Dude.
Let's start the show.
All right.
Dude, it's even better that you're wearing this right now, honestly. The fact that you're wearing this crown is making this whole thing better. Go on, Dan.
Hey,
We've been
honestly,
wearing
man,
it all
what he's
season.
doing is he's just warming it up for us because he already knows. He's refusing to admit that he didn't see that CVS receipt of an injury report. Okay. From Miami this week. Their entire defense is out. If the Bills lose to Miami, dude, honestly, man, I will be so livid just due to the fact that there is no excuse that we don't beat this team by 20 points with all of the injuries. That, and then also on top of the fact that reports are coming out that they are expecting that stadium to be 52% Buffalo Bills fans, ladies and gentlemen.
Stop.
52%. They are saying that they are expected, based off of ticket sales, 52% Bills Mafia. Absolutely nuts. Zero home field advantage.
Stop, Dan. Most of the tickets were already sold by to the Dolphins. Stop it, all right? You're ridiculous, man.
All right, man. Anyway, guys, listen, we have a great show for you today. As always, do us a favor. Smash that like button for us. Helps out the channel tremendously. And, I mean, honestly, let's go on ahead and get into it, boys. You know what? Because I know everyone in here wants to discuss the Bills and the Dolphins. But once we go through these super chats, we are going to turn into the Patriots and the Jets and hear a little bit about this game. But let's go on ahead and read some of these super chats coming in already. Rich, my boy, is coming in saying LFG, boys. And so I know I give TD shit, but it's all in fun. Dan, nervous for Sunday Night Football, should prevail, but you know how it goes. Being a Bills fan comes with anxiety, etc. And it wouldn't be the greatest story ever told unless there was something on the line. And I've been telling everybody, completely anticipate, right? Every game that is not including ours to not go our way. Expect the Steelers to win. Expect the Jaguars to win. Expect us to go in on Sunday Night Football with the opportunity of either taking the second seed or not making it. And frankly, I'd rather that be the case. Because damn, that'd make a good story. Axel, hoping to buy a Miami Dolphins AFC East champion shirt next week. From Roundtable Sports, fins up. Funny story. Richie actually had to shoot down our merch guy from making one because TD instructed him to already make an AFC East championship shirt. And Richie was like, hold up. Let Dan cook. The greatest story. No, bro. Like, we need to drop the greatest story ever told merch.
Delaying the inevitable.
We should. Well, just a little preview of what to expect from the division title shirt. This is the NFC North Roundtable Detroit Lions shirt, which is pretty fresh. You guys can check this out. Not expecting any of you guys to buy this because you're not Lions fans, but this is what to expect. Pretty fresh. Lions, winners of the NFC North. The NFC North was our first ever expansion of Roundtable Sports, so we thought it was only right to get them a t-shirt out there. Pretty fresh stuff. So, Bills, Dolphins, who's going to get a shirt?
You already know.
Who's going to get it?
You already know, baby. You already know.
Dude, you already know. Honestly, let's just go on ahead and just design both of them, and then we'll just sell the losing teams over to Sedan or something like that.
And honestly,
they'll send y'all's back, Dan.
Speaking of merch, I just want to give a quick announcement for everybody that purchased your graphic tees. Guess what? We finally shipped them out, baby. This is our man Paul in his warehouse, hand shipping. We weren't joking. This is our merch guy, owner of Corrupted Closet, and this is him packaging the merch himself and sending it out to you guys. Remember, the orders were pre-order, which is why it took a little bit for it to get there. I know some people were sending us emails and wondering, hey, where's my shirt? Where's my shirt? Don't you guys worry. They're on the way, because when we get the orders, then the process of creating them happens, and then the holidays was in front of our face, so there's a lot of things to kind of, get us off of it. But here it is. Paul has been packaging them. This is today. He just shipped them out. And then he has to ship out the next phase of the orders next week. So if you guys want to get your merch, get it now, because Paul's got a lot of work to do. So Paul, keep it going, bro. We appreciate the work that you do. Shout out to the guy, Paul, man. He's been killing the merch department.
Dude, love that guy. TD will wear the Jester's hat after Sunday Night Football. And I'll tell you what, TD, listen, man, on my own stream today, everybody has been essentially peer pressuring me into getting into another bet with you. And I got a couple of ideas. Some I liked, some I hated, but we'll get into that. James,
you guys already had a bet. You guys already had a bet.
You keep saying that. We nixed that, man.
No, we didn't nix a bet that's already been agreed upon, bruh.
I think it was like a double or not. Who knows?
Yeah, and I won the second time.
Let's just check back and see the whole conversation. If
Find me the
anybody
receipt.
remembers what happened with the bet, if we said that it was a double or nothing, or if it was a blah, 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 who knows, is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I was anticipating TD and so to have a full plate of hot wings today. That like I was under the impression that was what this episode was going to be. While you were reviewing the game, since the first bet I won, that like you were just going to be facing down some nuclear wings.
Yeah,
like,
it was
during
double.
your feedback.
It was double or nothing.
It was not.
I don't recall
Yes,
that. If
it
anybody
was.
has the receipts, is what it is.
Y'all
We'll
TD's
find a new
scared,
fresh
bro.
bet.
Y'all bring the receipts.
Yeah. We'll find a new
Shameful.
fresh.
Well, you ain't walking out of this one, TD.
Show me the
You ain't
receipts.
walking out of this one.
Show me the receipts.
TD is.
Hey,
gonna
hold
be
on. Let's get this straight. It was whoever win the division, man. That's what we went to.
Nah.
Yes, it was. It was whoever
All right,
won
well,
the division.
Chat.
Okay, we'll find.
let us
We'll
know.
listen.
Chat. Let us know.
We'll make it that way, TD. We'll oblige you.
Get out of here, King Lowski.
With TD's gonna need his wife's stress tea. Go Jets. Keep.
Ain't one.
Damn,
Let's go
man.
Jets,
We got
Keith.
Jets fans coming in here, bro. Challenge. Dolphins lose. TD wears an Allen jersey.
My skin's allergic.
Now we're doing the wings, bro. The jerseys isn't fun. We got TD in a Bills shirt before. I gotta see this guy eat some hot wings, man. That will be comedy gold. Especially the fact that he says he doesn't like
He
spicy
hates hot
food.
wings too. yeah. He hates it too.
Why don't
so-
you like spicy food, TD? He just doesn't agree with you.
It's
Just don't
acquired
like the
taste.
I eat spicy food. I just like. I already know, like the hot of the hot. I might see. I don't
Dude.
want to be. I don't want to be puking on camera, man. Because that probably.
Yeah, exactly. Like number one, like I will say, like there's people that like spicy food, but like anybody that genuinely says that they like that ghost pepper, like devil seed, like fucking like you're sweating the second that it comes in within
I
like
do.
1 foot of your face is a liar.
I do. I
Do you?
Yeah, I
Yeah?
do, bro. No, I don't like that's like suicide wings and shit like that. I could only eat like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Like I don't
so if it's to a
enjoy
certain level.
joy.
Yeah, like
yeah,
it
to a
gets
certain level, I'll eat it.
I'm
I
good.
know Stay Zooted. They trying to hustle you, boy. It's all good.
All right, onward. TD, take that crown off.
Take
But
it
Bills
off.
Mafia appreciate you keeping it warm for us. Keep that same energy next week on your way to Kansas City. Bills Mafia, let's ride. Oh, dude, he's putting in
They
some
know.
Broncos. Some beautiful.
They know. We're
Beautiful.
gonna keep it. Oh, I can't
Wow.
wait for kickoff.
This is the Dolphins and Bills' last chance for a Super Bowl. And the Jets-Pats game has more importance for the future before the AFC East.
No, we got another year in our window. The Bills are done. They cooked.
Buff is going to serve them up cold. No playoff win for Miami.
Lies.
Damn.
The greatest lies ever told.
The greatest lies ever told. LFG, TD, it's wartime.
That's it, baby. It's wartime for real, for real. I can't stand these Buffalo fans. I can't wait to just put the nail in the coffin and stomp on it.
Yes.
I mean, literally, this is going to be the most glorious Sunday night we have ever experienced as Dolphin fans. This is what it's about, man. This is what it's about. Let's go, man.
Dude, Russian reactions and reviews. Thank you so much. Comes in and says, here's for the greatest story ever told. Go Bills.
Gosh.
Good God. Absolutely. TD, if we really come back and snatch the division from you, you and every Dolphins fan needs to revoke your rights to ever talk trash about Josh Allen again.
Listen, if that happens, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would be the most embarrassed ever. I don't know what I would do on this show, but I'm just grateful and happy it's not gonna happen. I have the utmost confidence. Last week I knew what was gonna happen, but I'm dead serious. I know what's gonna happen this week. I know what's gonna happen. We straight.
Line 2.
Richie,
And hey, Dan, what's up with that
Lies.
Josh Allen Scarface collab merch idea I gave you? Truth to Hearts. I forgot about that, to be completely honest with you. He basically wanted to get like a Scarface and a Josh Allen sort of like image together. That's interesting. I will certainly pass it along. Dan Mitchell, don't forget about the Trash Allen comforter. See if the Dolphins win.
That's pretty
The
dope.
comforter would be pretty hysterical. We could probably make that on right in the merch department. That's hysterical. Thanks, Jay. Hello from Raiders Nation. What's going on, man? Listen,
Raiders
bro.
Nation in the house.
And yeah, And so it always blows my mind of like how.
Oh, what's
far
up,
the
Pistol?
show
That's my
truly
boy, bro. That's one of my boys. I've known Pistol for like a decade, man.
Hey, Pistol, I
He
appreciate
makes
you,
great. He makes dude. He has a jersey collection that will it's insane, bro. He does throwback jersey videos on his channel. He
yeah.
has so much merchandise on his channel. It's amazing, bro.
He got a throwback.
And he's the one who gave me the Tom Brady throwback jersey too. That I have.
I remember you saying that.
He got a throwback Bills Super Bowl jersey.
Get out of here, bro.
If you ain't got that in your collection, you miss it.
You get out of here with that, bruh. And so I got my Dead in the Water shirt. It's great. Dance King. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate that merch.
Make sure you guys tag us in that. We want to see you repping it.
Yeah, guys, by the way, say for example that you do buy some merch, definitely snap a picture and tag us on Twitter. We would love to see it. Hate both teams, but let's go Bills. I hope to see TD cry. Damn.
We're going to win. We're going to win.
Edwin. Trenton is saying that this is all thanks to Mayo Man. Thank you for your thank you, you beautiful, beautiful man. Go Bills. Hashtag remember the Titans. Mike Vrabel's Miami.
Yeah, they gave y'all.
Mayo Man,
Y'all
baby.
should be thinking
Remember
them
the
a
Titans.
chance, but it ain't gonna matter.
Remember the Titans, baby.
That's kind of crazy. It all comes back to that game too.
Yeah, it does.
Dan, let's be nice to TD. Duff's Hot Wings, you know. Yeah.
No, Gabriel's Kitchen, bro. Those are the best wings in Buffalo, bro. Duff's is overrated, so is Anchor Bar. You want to go to Gabriel's Kitchen, bro.
So he's saying that like with
Never
Duff's
been.
Hot Wings.
Gabriel's my bad. Gabriel's Gate.
Yeah. He was saying that like we should be nice to TD because like with Duff's Hot Wings are not hot at all.
No, they're not.
so that's why. Kyle is saying not a good sign for the Dolphins. Tyreek Hill house is already on fire. Yeah, dude, we certainly saw that. That sucks. I'm definitely glad to hear that his family and everyone in the house was cool. One thing I did want to talk about though was that boot that we saw him in when he was walking up to the house.
It's just precaution. Just precaution.
That's something on the injury report. I feel like a lot of us
that's a bad omen, bro. Everybody's safe, right? Nobody got hurt. It was just a room. So it's nothing a big deal, but I do think that's a bad omen. That's kind of like an omen for like the entire Dolphins season going up in flames.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Next bet. TD buys a Bills number 17. Daddy is the name. Ooh, I'll buy that. Fins win the t-shirt with TD and the crown like Biggie.
Let's go.
That would be an absolutely hysterical shirt.
Super Bowl.
What's the next one? Love the channel from Ireland, fellas. Shay. That's what I'm talking about, baby. We got a nice little Bills fan up in here. So, Master at Work, is there any sadness in you knowing that Belichick's last game and it's the end of the era? Fins up.
I'm not there yet. I'm not going to be sad until I see him fired, and then I can get my emotions in check. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on the fire Belichick bandwagon right now. So no, I'm not there yet emotionally.
All right, we got Fins better hope the Bills have already clinched right before the game, and the only thing more dangerous than a Bills team is one that is winning or going home. That is true. That is true. And so Allen is okay. He is trying to sabotage Miami already by setting Hill's house on fire. See, now I know Allen and the Bills. Dude, there were so many people on Twitter today that like tagged me like in that news story being like, yeah, we saw Dan Mitchell leaving that house, or with Dan Mitchell's the number one suspect, etc. Now they're saying that it's Josh Allen.
Yeah, I should be more worried about the fact that he's in a walking boot. And if we're putting bets on who did it, it's probably one of his 10 baby mamas that he owe child support to.
Oh my gosh.
John is saying that you all need to start selling buckets that say Dolphins tears.
Y'all can come in here and hate all y'all want, but y'all know what's about to go
I've
down.
been trying to hammer the table for coffee cups that say Dolphins tears.
Y'all know what's about, Dan. Y'all know what's about to go down. And Dan, when it goes down, I'm gonna get on you more than anybody. You've been lying to these people for a whole month now. lying, selling them wolf tickets. You know none of this stuff you talking is gonna happen, but it's all right. Y'all
It's
just
the
make
greatest
sure you
story
stay
ever
tuned.
told. And
Monday
how is
night.
Master at Work right about the Dolphins? How is Master at Work right about the Dolphins
crazy.
outcome every year?
I got videos
True.
from like 10 years ago about Miami Dolphins choking. I'm gonna start putting some of that stuff on my channel, bro. Like crazy edits from old content creators that used to represent the Dolphins from like a decade ago, bro. I got so much content. But the reason why I'm right every year is because it's the Dolphins, bro. It's not really much of a prediction anymore when you predict the same thing to happen every year and it happens. You know what I mean?
It ain't over. We're winning the division. You're gonna be wrong. Stop. Gosh, I don't even know why we going through this right now. Y'all listen.
We
y'all,
know you. Oh God,
Y'all came here
It's
to
like-
see this illusion, man.
dude, you're making it seem like we have no justification to say the stuff that we're saying, though. That's the thing that drives me
But you're
nuts.
saying it as if it's already happened. It's not even gonna happen. Stop.
But is there a possibility that's going to happen? Because the fact that that's even a possibility that's going to happen should be embarrassing in the first
The
place.
Bills are literally
shouldn't be in
favorites,
this spot.
bro. They're
You've been in
favorites
the
to win this
first
game
place
in
since week
Miami.
one.
That's
The
Vegas
fact that
Monday
you even
money,
have a
man.
chance to even surrender the lead is embarrassing.
Oh
No, it's just about it. Listen, it's about getting in and winning the Super Bowl, which we're already in a position to do. The Bills aren't, and y'all. Here's the thing: why are y'all? See, it's just a matter of how you win throughout the season. We took a different path. The Bills not even guaranteed yet. They got less of a chance. We're already guaranteed to be in, but y'all want to pile on the Dolphins. Y'all just need somebody to pile on because you don't like the big dog at the top of the mountain. All it is jealousy. You're jealous of Tua Tagovailoa being the best quarterback in the division.
You're not.
Definitely not jealous of that.
You're jealous
Definitely
of
not.
Tyreek. You're jealous. I don't see your quarterback. I don't see your quarterback just made the Pro Bowl. Mine did.
My corner and D lineman did. I didn't.
Yeah, by default. But listen,
Oh wait. Sauce Gardner is overrated though. Sorry. Continue.
man, we know that. We know
Pro
that
Bowl
already.
back-to-back seasons,
Hold on, let me
and
see.
on his way to be All Pro. But I digress.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, TD.
Jalen Ramsey
know
in
what-
a short season made it. See, that's what we do. Hold on. Javon Holland better be. How they gonna snub Javon Holland?
So might have to
He played
join tonight for a little bit of straightening. JETS.
Let's go.
Jets, baby. King Lowski.
Oh, they
He's calling a shot.
Bro,
That
photo
Dolphin
picture,
fan.
bro. Look at that photo, bro.
wonder how that affects his upcoming contract. Oh Lord, listen, man.
Who is a Pro Bowler?
50 million a year, T. 50 million.
Man. Well, I
5
hope we
years.
be smart because Mac Jones made the Pro Bowl his rookie year. So
Dude.
It's
I'll be
crazy
honest
how
with you.
Mac Jones literally tainted the entire Pro Bowl.
man, I'm just waiting to see the All Pro voting. That's
Dude,
what I'm waiting on.
That's really what
Dude.
matters. That's all I care about. It's all pro.
Yeah.
Tua will not even
the Pro Bowl
sniff
is-
All Pro.
Stop,
by the way,
Stop, Richie.
No,
Stop.
100%.
Stop.
What? Bruh.
Stop.
Nah, he won't sniff it at all.
Man, y'all don't know that. It ain't too late.
Not after this last
Bruh.
game.
If he beat the Bills and he put up them 5 touchdowns he's about to put up.
Nah, TD, I have a serious question for you. Then we'll get back to the super chats. Has Tua hit his ceiling?
Oh, I saw that. Oh, I saw that.
Can he escape defenders?
I saw that. No, we
I
can't.
mean, you gonna let me answer your question?
Yeah, go on.
Or you want to keep on reading off of what other people say?
Oh, I'll just read what you had to say back to it to agree with it.
I do agree with it. At the end of the day, I think.
See, this
I
is
think
where I
that-
have
hold
to
on, let
press
me
you your
finish. Let me
hypocrisy.
Let me
Please
finish.
finish. Please.
See, this is your problem, Richie. You act like I can't criticize my quarterback, and he still can't be the best quarterback in the division. Both things can be true.
No, but
See?
you're not the same person on this show than you are on X and TD Fins Talk.
I just told you just now. I said Tua. I think Tua exceeded his ceiling because of all the talent around him. But it still don't mean he ain't the best quarterback in the division.
So can you win a Super Bowl with Tua?
We can win a Super Bowl with Tua if the structure is intact around him. Yes, we can. He can Flacco this thing. He can Russell Wilson this thing. I think he's capable of being that type of quarterback. Is he the type of quarterback with limited things around him that can do it? No, I don't believe it. But that ain't the circumstance. He still got the best receiver in the game. He got a bookend left tackle. He got a defense that's legitimate. We're going to get right back on track this week. And I think we're going to make a run as long as he do his job and don't rush things and take it one play at a time. Listen, just don't lose the game and we can win it. It's that simple. And he has that in him. He's proven that. I didn't used to think he could at all. Now he's doing things that I never thought he could. Now, does that mean he's a Brady, a Mahomes, a Lamar to me? Not even close. But you ain't got to absolutely have those guys as long as you have the structure around you. If you don't have the structure around you, you need a playmaker, a legitimate star quarterback if you don't have the structure. But we got it. And the coach.
Dude, okay? This my girl Russian Reactions and Reviews just came in spitting this heat. Miami has 5 losses for a total of 87 points this year. The Bills have 9 losses in 2 years for a total of 34 points. It's Miami who's lucky to be number 1, not the Bills.
But you're not number 1. You're not number 1.
Until Sunday. Listen, you enjoy that seat when it matters, baby. You enjoy that seat when it matters, man.
The 49ers just signed Dalvin Cook.
Let's go, Dalvin. Go get that ring, baby.
No, I'm just
Dalvin Cook.
Oh, they didn't. Oh, we blind. See,
what's the point of that?
For the Buccaneers.
No, I got a proposal thing on my phone, so I made it seem like it was real. They didn't.
Hey, bro.
Here's something that's real. Tua Tagovailoa in December and January. He's 10-9, 23 touchdowns, 16 interceptions. 2 in Miami have as many losses in 19 games in those months as they have in 33 games in September and November.
Damn, bro. Nah, man. I mean, listen. All of it comes down to this week for Tua. Not only just this week, but the playoffs. I mean, listen, bro. And I think this is where he's got to step up. I mean, we're all going to turn the page off his debacle against the Ravens if he goes out there and balls out against Buffalo. And that's a fact. And I'll give him that. But the reason why I always press you, TD, is because I just got to check the hypocrisy, and I respect you keeping it real. Much respect, my friend. Much respect. Professionally certified hater.
Love that name.
Pro Bowl is a popularity contest. Quincy didn't make it, huh? Facts. Only player this season with 100-plus tackles, 15 tackle for losses, 10-plus pass defended, and an interception. Shake my effing head. That is 100% a fact. I do not understand how Quincy Williams did not make it. Both Baltimore Ravens linebackers, Roquan Smith and Patrick Queen, made it. And Quincy Williams having a breakout season, did not get it. So very, very frustrating. But hey, Sauce Gardner and his brother Quinnen did make it, but Jets fans were really upset because if there's one guy that deserved to make the Pro Bowl on this Jets, it's Quincy Williams. And it's upsetting that he didn't make it, man. So definitely a snub right there.
Well, again, nobody should be looking at Pro Bowl with any. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a popularity contest. The fans get that heavy of a weight, so man,
that's why.
But the weird thing about it, though,
Pro Bowl voting.
Well, yeah, I understand that too about Tua. We all know why he got selected Pro Bowl, but I'm waiting on All Pro.
But what I don't understand is Quincy was second in fan voting, so something doesn't add up. The fans voted for Quincy to make it. He still didn't make it. Yeah, I saw it this morning. Quincy was like, I think first or second, and I was like, damn, Quincy's going to make it. And then he still didn't. So I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, the fans do have a big say, but that just proved that sometimes some things happen behind the scenes that we just don't know about.
Who made it over Quincy?
The 2 linebackers for Baltimore, Patrick Queen, Roquan Smith.
They've been balling out, though, man.
They've been balling out, too. I mean, it's not like... Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, when you play for the Ravens, you're gonna get a lot of notoriety this season. That defense is legit, man.
Yeah, if the Jets were in the playoffs with the defense, then I feel like we'd have CJ Mosley in, we'd have even DJ Reed in. But the fact that the offense was inept and the season that went the way it did, we're not going to get all the love that we understand. So Jets fans, just take that with a grain of salt as well. You got to win football games to be in the playoffs to really get credit. So. That's
the Dolphins have 12 players that are alternates. That tells you all you need to know about the voting. Basically, that means there were
how many starters?
What was it, about 4 or something like that? Jalen Ramsey, Mostert.
Did Mostert make it?
Alec Ingle, yeah, he made it. Tyreek Hill, that's 5. I think about 5 starters. No, 6. We got 6. Teron Armstead. I don't know how he get it. He done play half the games.
Blocking. I heard he been blocking a lot of Dolphins fans on Twitter, TD.
So that tells
kind
you
of sensitive.
Yeah, that's 18 Dolphins were selected as a starter or an alternate. That shows you where the fan voting is. So at the end of the day, all pro is all that matters, man. And I think Tua still got a shot to be an all pro.
No,
It depends on what the writers. It depends on the writers if they feel like the stats are more important for all pro. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. We'll see.
So for the Bills, we've only had.
Where's the list of alternates?
Well, the Dolphins just posted the alternates. So
the Jets did too. So what does that mean though? Like,
if the starter is in the playoffs and they don't go, hey, I'm not playing in it. Then the alternate is up.
So it's the Super Bowl.
So the Jets have 6 alternates. So okay. So Quincy Williams, C.J. Mosley, Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall. Wait, there is no Garrett Wilson. What? Jermaine Johnson.
Told you he was overrated.
No Patriots player were selected for the Pro Bowl. First time that has happened since 2000. We don't even have an alternate, bro. That's crazy.
Wow.
Damn.
I mean, I'm not surprised. That's crazy, bro. You ain't got one Pro Bowler, bro.
It would have been Gonzalez and Judon.
Yeah, but they got hurt. So.
Bro, our whole team is an alternate. When Braxton Berrios makes an alternate, you can't take it serious.
That's special.
This is what I don't like.
That's special team.
Is it?
For Berrios to be on that list, it's a special team because he was an all-pro for the Jets at special team.
As a 4th alternate, though?
Yeah, trust me, he's not in there as a wide receiver.
Yeah. By the way,
bro, you'll be shocked with the Dolphins voting. You'll be shocked.
So one other thing, listen, man, like if anything proves that this is a pure popularity contest, Pat Mahomes being selected.
Yeah, but we know that already.
Xavier
Howard was selected last year, and it was his worst season.
Yeah. Like with Pat Mahomes being selected for the Pro Bowl, like that tells you everything you need to know about the Pro Bowl.
He definitely shouldn't have been up there this year.
Well, the Pro Bowl list just dropped, guys, and that's what we're reacting to. And
there's another breaking news that I'm just being aware of about a more important list is that Woody Johnson and the Dolphins owner is on the Epstein list.
Wow.
Did that just come out this second?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The what?
The Dolphins owner, Stephen Ross, and Woody Johnson are both on the Epstein list.
Well, I don't know nothing about that.
I'm not trolling. I'm not even trolling.
I don't know what
Did it just drop? Where is it at?
I don't know what that is.
It's on Twitter.
What's
I
the
looked it
source?
up on the website. It's on the website. You got to go to the actual website. Here, I'll give it to you, Richie.
All right, Woody, sell the team. This is your time. This is good. This is great.
Now Jimmy Kimmel's on the list too. I see people. Aaron
Is he on the
Rodgers
list?
actually did
Is he?
something right.
He's officially on the list.
Yes. Jimmy Kimmel is actually on the list.
Aaron was right.
So Rodgers won that shit, man.
What
Yeah,
list is it?
listen, as much as I don't like Aaron Rodgers, bro, I give him credit for that.
How the hell did he know that?
Jimmy Kimmel list?
Yo, TD's lost, bro.
He don't even know who Epstein
Then
is.
fill me in. I've heard that name.
This is not suitable for this show.
I don't think you got to do research outside the show.
Y'all talk about X-rated stuff, man. Y'all crazy.
Even though
It is a big deal. I mean, not going to be. I'll be honest with you. I didn't really know a lot about this.
Man, I'll look it up, man. Y'all look it up.
Wait, but did the list actually just drop? Because I knew that it was going to drop.
Yeah, it dropped. It crashed. The website kept crashing. But apparently people downloaded this stuff from the website. And Woody Johnson and TD's owner is on the list.
All right. Well, that's interesting stuff. We're not going to.
It must be big. It's on CNN, CBS, everywhere right now.
Told you.
Yeah, it's big.
Do your own research. We're not going to talk about.
We're not going to get into that here, bro.
You guys aware that the Jets owner and the Dolphins owner are both on that list because I looked.
And Jimmy Kimmel.
And Jimmy Kimmel, and shout out to Aaron Rodgers for that.
Oh, that was great. All right, let's get. We got a big game coming up. Oh gosh, that's crazy stuff. TD Bills talk. Feels icky seeing my cuz wearing a tiara. TD, you wearing a tiara?
Oh,
the Bills are 4-0
my bad.
since Dude, Tony. Bill, Dan, what are your thoughts of Tony's super chat?
And the Bills are 4-0 since McDermott.
Didn't that happen 2 years ago though? It's not like he made that speech 5 weeks
He came
ago.
out in an article, but he made that speech
like
a couple
19
years ago,
or something like
yes.
that.
Oh, because I was about to say, if he actually did make that speech like 5 weeks ago and then this happened.
Nah, it was in 2019.
Okay, good. TD, I see on Twitter, face it, Brian Flores could be in charge of an ice cream shop with one flavor and one size and still mess it up.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's it for the super chats. I do just want to quickly have a quick little announcement, guys. We just want to thank you all for all the support because what we've been building here at Roundtable Sports has been really special. And last night we launched the first ever episode of the NFC West Roundtable, and it was a hell of a show. And if you guys want to do us a favor right now, go check out the replay. I mean, not right now because we're live on this channel and we want you guys to stay with us. But it would be great. I'm going to link it right now in the chat. If you guys, after this is done or tomorrow, whenever you guys have fine time, go to the NFC West Roundtable, watch the replay. It was a great time. It was really, really entertaining. And this is one of the best divisions in football. They've been one of the best divisions of football for the last decade. So we're really excited to launch this one. I just pinned it in the chat, guys. Go subscribe to that channel as well. We're trying to get the NFC West Roundtable up to around 1,000 subs by their next episode. And we're only at 575 subs. So if you guys want to do us a gigantic favor, go over there and support our expansion, our next brand new expansion, the NFC West Roundtable. Last night's episode was definitely a lot of fun. TD did a great job as usual hosting it, and it was really, really entertaining. And let's not forget, last night's episode on the AFC South Roundtable was the biggest of it all. 7,000 views. This was a wild show because the AFC South is up for grabs right now. And these guys, they've grown a lot. Great chemistry. These four are really fun. They talk trash. You think that we go after each other? These four right here go after each other just as much, if not more. So definitely check out the AFC South. And of course, the final one, which is the first OG expansion, is the NFC North Roundtable as well. So if you guys can go check out all of the roundtables that we've expanded, to go subscribe to these channels, it would mean a lot to us, guys. We're really trying to build something special here, and it's only going to continue to grow. We're trying to build an official sports network. And again, I can't stress enough that we want the AFC East Roundtable to be the driving force of the whole operation. And the way you guys can do that is by simply subscribing to every show, thumbsing it up, sharing it with your friends, sharing it with your families, and just supporting the brand here at Roundtable Sports. So I just want to say thank you, guys. 2024 is about to be a movie, and I'm excited for you guys to all be a part of it. And then hopefully we'll have all the roundtables up and loaded for next season.
Yes.
Is that the goal or what?
Yes, it is. All roundtables, and then maybe we can move over to some other sports too.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
The teases are absolutely here. All right, guys. Well, I'll tell you what. Listen,
People
I know
are
everyone
calling
in
you
here-
out, TD, with that tiara on, by the way. They think you look sus. But go on, Dan.
Listen, they can think what they want. I'm a very confident man.
I like that. I like that. And so pride comes before the fall. All right, guys, listen. We have a game in which many would seem or assume to be meaningless. Okay, we have the Patriots and the Jets. We have two divisional matchups this week, which is very exciting. So let's go ahead and let's get this out of the way. Richie, Jets, Patriots.
Oh, we're really previewing this game?
Yep.
Very small.
What do you mean, bro? This is a big
And then we'll
game.
go on ahead and we'll discuss some things. Richie, what are things that you were going to be looking for? And then I think Tyson's going to want to talk about the draft coming up and how they can secure that second spot. Richie, go ahead.
Yeah, well, first thing I'll say is Zach Wilson's career with the Jets has officially come to an end. I did not expect him to play in this game, but it's official. He'll not be suiting up. So that's the end of the Zach Wilson era in New York. I'm assuming he is going to get traded, if not cut, this offseason. It's going to be Trevor Siemian in this one. And, you know, what's there to look for in this game? You know, listen, from a Patriots perspective, they are going into an offseason where with the potential coaching change and needing a quarterback, whereas the Jets, we're not going into an offseason with a coaching change, and we don't need a quarterback because Aaron Rodgers is here. So that's why I'm a fan at this stage that I rather a win, because I want to finish off the season on a high note, and I don't really think the 5th, 6th overall pick is going to be that much of a difference to the 10th and 11th overall pick. A good GM can find value in the draft. The Jets need an offensive tackle. The Jets need a wide receiver. I like the prospects and where the Jets follow in that draft class. If they can finish between that 5 and 12 spot, I really think they can get a good prospect either way. So that's why I'm going out there, and I'm rooting for the W personally as a Jets fan, because I cannot in my right mind root for the New England Patriots to beat the Jets. So I'm looking at the young guys, right? Jermaine Johnson's coming off a breakout game, having that ridiculous touchdown, that pick 6 against Joe Flacco on Thursday night. Looking to see what he could do again with his finale. Garrett Wilson, back-to-back seasons with over 1,000 yards with no quarterback. I mean, can we talk about that? I know TD likes to troll and say Garrett Wilson's overrated, but the fact that that guy has 2 1,000-yard seasons with a carousel that the New York Jets have a quarterback, it's impressive. I mean, it really is. Can we get this guy a quarterback next year? Because if we do, if Aaron Rodgers is healthy, I promise you Garrett's putting up ridiculous stats. Probably one of the better receivers in the league with an actual quarterback. So that's really what I'm looking for. You know, Breece Hall continuing to develop the defense. Another, year with Sauce Gardner making the Pro Bowl, DJ Reed, and just trying to fight to show some life is what I want to see. Like, if it was up to me, I would love to see just a domination, bro. Like, I know Patriots fans would love to see it too, because they're looking for that, number 2 overall pick to get their quarterback. And as a Jets fan, like, just give me some positive energy heading into the offseason, because Robert Saleh is returning. The entire coaching staff is returning. So, I would prefer to go into the offseason with some positive energy, and it all starts at this game for the New England Patriots. We had that weird win against the Commanders. We got embarrassed on primetime against the Browns, and now to finish off the season, there's not a lot to play for at all. But if the Jets can finish 7-10 after the injury to Aaron Rodgers and all the injuries, they got to look themselves in the mirrors in the offseason and figure out ways to be prepared for the worst-case scenario, which was this season of Aaron going down, and figure themselves out. There's not really a lot to play for in terms of, obviously they're eliminated from the playoffs, but from that standpoint and a morale standpoint and carrying over some momentum into next season, I would prefer to end off the season on a high note and get a W, and I'm hopeful that they will.
All right, Tyson. By the way, I did see some mock drafts where the Bears, I guess, trade down to you where you're number 1 overall because they decided to keep Justin Fields, which is an interesting development. But onward.
Which is why that number 2 pick is so crucial. We have to lose this game. Because I'm starting to believe all the reports are coming out that Justin Fields has played so great where he got a standing ovation. Fans were shouting his name. He was making some plays, bro. Y'all need to start watching some Justin Fields highlights, especially from last game.
Yeah.
The dude is balling.
He's been doing well.
And he's been doing well. There's only 1 or 2 scenarios where I think happens. I think either the Bears say screw it and reset the quarterback with Caleb Williams, because that is a huge deal, right? You don't have to worry about paying Justin Fields. You can just reset the quarterback clock and go with Caleb Williams if you think he's that great, which I personally do think he's that great. And I think Justin Fields was going to get traded to the Falcons. That's just going to be my hot take. I think either the Bears pick Caleb or they trade him to the Falcons. I think the Falcons is a perfect spot for Justin Fields. He's from Atlanta as well. So, but just as far as this game goes, this is potentially Belichick's final game as the coach of the New England Patriots. And the reason why I think we will win this game is because I highly doubt that Belichick wants to go out a loser to the Jets at home in potentially a snow game. I just don't see it happening. It could be, there's potential for it to be snow. If anything, it's going to be rain. It's going to be a nasty game. It's going to be low scoring. My question is, I want to know how motivated will Robert Saleh get his Jets, because he hasn't beaten Belichick yet. You guys haven't beaten us in 15 straight games. It's a hell of a streak. A lot of Jets fans, Richie, you might be the only Jets fan that I've heard actually want the Jets to win this game, because most Jets fans don't want the streak to end like this. It feels kind of dirty to end the streak like this, but I also say you have a chance to retire Bill Belichick. Belichick has been, your devil, so to speak, your boogeyman since he turned you down, since he wrote on his little notepad. So I think for Jets fans should be highly motivated to beat Belichick, because he's been the one coach that's the streak is ridiculous, bro. How do you lose to a team in a division 15 straight times? That's unheard of.
That's what I'm saying. I can't go in the offseason with that same narrative. How are you a Jets fan and want that? I get it. You don't want to win this way because the Patriots at the bottom right now. But, bro, I don't want to hear that anymore.
I think Richie, if we win this game, do you finish at the bottom of the division? No, you still no. That's already clinched, right? So that's right because
Yeah.
you're 2 games. You're 2 games. So there's no possible way the Jets can finish last.
No,
so that
that's
really
clinched.
Meaningless. But I don't think the Jets I think the way you guys played last week, I don't think Robert Saleh wants to go into the offseason with a stink of like a 30-0 beat down. I mean, I think his job actually could be in jeopardy if like he really gets beat down really, really badly. Richie, I know you think his job is safe, but man, I don't know how you can possibly like justify that, bro. Like
that's what the fans are trying to do.
Coach.
Listen, it's not us fans justifying it. It's the reports. It's what's happening factually from the owners that they want Robert Saleh to get an opportunity with Aaron Rodgers. And it's not the fans saying we want Saleh back. It's the Jets saying they want Saleh back. That's the thing. Jets fans, if they if they can make a decision, they'd want him gone.
Do you think there's any possible scenario where the Patriots beat you down so badly, and I mean it might like 60-0, 70-0?
Oh man!
Like, do you
that's
think
a nightmare?
A beatdown of that magnitude? Do you think there's any of a magnitude of a beatdown that could occur?
I just don't
that could risk his job.
I as a fan, you'd hope, right? We don't want Saleh's job to be that locked in, even if with a performance like that, it's just completely out of the question. But like, I really just think the mindset of this organization is Robert Saleh brought in Aaron Rodgers, and they want to give Saleh one opportunity with Aaron. So that's their mindset. Whether it's the right or wrong mindset, that's another different conversation. But that's really what it comes down to.
They want to see what he can do with the actual quarterback because Rex Ryan never really had that chance either. So I understand that standpoint, but honestly, man, it's really hard for me. I mean, the money line is like 115, so it's not like the Patriots are huge favorites heading into this game. I think it's like maybe 3 points. Honestly, I don't know what to honestly expect in this game. I know the Patriots are going to be highly motivated to win this game. They've been motivated for the past 4 weeks. They were motivated against the Bills, Dan. You saw it. We weren't taking. Especially solid the defensive side of the ball was really highly motivated. We're a top 5 defense in the last 5-6 games of the season, which is insane to me. So the players are still playing for Belichick. The question I have for Richie is, are the players checked out? Because that's going to really determine.
I think the defense is for sure. The defense is checked out. Yeah. I think it is. Even DJ Reed said in an interview, it's like, even 3 weeks ago, it's like it's hard to go out there and play your all when you just know there's nothing to play for. But he's like, I signed an oath to play 17 games, so he's going to still go out there and play. But it's like there's like that inner desire, that inner passion, like you're playing for something bigger, which is the Super Bowl, making the playoffs. That's gone. So like there's definitely that element.
Had that desire literally since like week 4 or 5, bro. So that much doesn't that kind of like put an indictment on the reason why Saleh should get fired if he's not able to motivate his players to play their hardest.
Listen, I'm not here.
That's more of an indictment on the organization. If players are not willing to go out there and fight for you, no matter if the offense is trash or not, you get paid to play.
Yeah.
You get paid millions of dollars. You're playing for the fans. You're playing for pride. If you can't even play, 100%. If the coach can't even motivate you to go out there and perform your duties, then should you be the head coach of a football team? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and that's kind of like where Patriots fans are with Belichick is like, man, it sucks, bro, because like it would be one thing if the Patriots players completely checked out and they weren't playing for Belichick and all the players weren't motivated to win just for him, not even for themselves, of how much love Belichick has. You got to look at the other side. Like, does Robert Saleh even deserve to be a head coach if he's not even able for his players to give it their all for him? You know what I mean?
No, you bring up a great point, and I'm not here to defend Saleh. He's done an absolute awful job, and I think that the first example I bring up is the Cleveland Browns, that they had an injured at their quarterback. There's injuries everywhere, and the coaching staff of Stefanski did such a great job to be able to get them into where they're at right now, and a lot of that has to do with their offensive line being better than the Jets, but I also think a lot of it has to do with the coaching element, and that's where it's a big failure from a coaching staff perspective from the top down, and it starts with the coach, Saleh. So I'm not here to defend him. There's nothing from him that believes that he's like the guy, other than he can coach a hell of a defense and have a really good scheme for it. But you're the head coach. You're not the defensive coordinator. And if you cannot be the guy to control all 3 phases of the football and get this Jets team to where we want to go in adverse situations, which is inevitable in the NFL, then you might not be the guy. But we're sitting here and it feels like Doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what any fan says. Salah's coming back next year, whether we all like it or not. And I just hope that he can prove us all wrong, because I am such a big Salah supporter heading into this year, and that's slowly drifting away as the further we go on to this year. Sad
With that
stuff.
being said, I'm gonna wrap it up with my thoughts. Belichick, listen to his interview, his press conference. He's given little slight hints of him being gone, and I think Gerard Mayo is going to be the next coach, because there was a report that Mayo has rubbed people the wrong way in the building because he thinks he already has the job. And he made comments as like, maybe I need to look inwards at maybe I'm rubbing the people the wrong way. So he actually took accountability, something I've never really heard of from a Patriots coach ever. So I think Gerard Mayo is going to be the next head coach. I think Belichick, the way he's been saying it on EEI, on some of the radio stations, his interviews, man, I think he knows he's toast. I don't think there's really anything that can save his job. And honestly, man, if we do beat the Jets and we drop to number 5, which I think is most likely going to happen, I'm not going to scream and moan and bitch and moan. I think Belichick deserved to go out on a W. If he loses, he's tied for the most losses by head coach in NFL history with Tom Landry. And that's more of not because he's a loser. It's more of because of longevity. When you coach that many seasons, like Tom Landry is a Hall of Fame, is one of the greatest coaches of all time. Shula's even up there. So I don't think the loss record means anything at the end of the day. It's actually really, really sad that we've gone to this point, because honestly, I would be on board on bringing Belichick back if he would just hand over the GM duties, get a real GM, and he has hands off on the draft and the offensive side. He can draft defense, but not in the first couple rounds. If he didn't have his hands in all the cookie jars, then I would happy to have him back. But I just can't trust him. It's a trust issue for me. And everything that's happened the past 4 years, bro, with personnel decisions in the draft and the way he's treated the quarterback positions with 15 different quarterback changes in a year, I can't trust him anymore. Not that he's always going to be a great coach. He's the greatest defensive coach of all time, the greatest coach of all time. But I think he's so stuck in the Stone Age when it comes to the offensive side of the ball and the quarterback position that I think he needs to go. And I wish him the best of luck. If we win, it's going to be really hard for me to root against the Patriots this Sunday because it's emotional, because I would hate Belichick to go out to lose against the Jets. And if that means we get the number 5 pick, that's 4 quarterbacks, bro. There you got Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May. You got Penix. Penix, bro. The way he looked, I watched that game in Washington, and I'm starting to get on the Penix train, man. This dude has an arm. He's accurate as hell. He is left-handed. Not a fan of left-handed quarterbacks. Steve Young was left-handed. Michael Vick was left-handed.
Tua. Don't forget.
Well, yeah. Well,
get you to the Pro Bowl, baby.
Listen, man, I'm all aboard. We're going to get a quarterback. Like, I obviously rather pick second, but honestly, if we're picking second and we don't get Caleb Williams, then I'm not really that high on like Drake May and Jaden Daniels is way too skinny for me. I'd rather go out and get Marvin Harrison and then go get Penix, to be honest with you, because I've been doing a lot of scouting on these quarterbacks, and yes, it's a generational quarterback class. That's what the scouts are saying. But none of these quarterbacks in this draft is like a surefire home run. Like any one of them could be a bust. Even Caleb could be a bust, like his attitude-wise. So I'm at the point now, yes, I want Caleb Williams. If we don't get him, I don't know if we can just go by chalk anymore. The only really surefire pick is Marvin Harrison. Like, he's a generational receiver talent. So that's where I'm at, man. I hope the Jets win, but I'm not going to be upset and bitch and moan if the Patriots win this game, bro.
Certainly a lot on the line for both teams, ladies and gentlemen. Now listen, guys, right before we end up getting into the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins, Sunday Night Football, the battle for the division, I think we have a couple more super chats we're going to run through. And then, of course, we have a beautiful announcement from our proud sponsor. Russian Reaction and Review says, I've been in the USA for 3 years. I've seen that same crown at Burger King. Oh, he took it off.
Hater.
Oh, man. Oh, dude. And so the chat bullied the crown off of TD's head, man. Damn. Barry, thank you, man. David, congrats on another great season, boys. Haven't missed a week. Fins up all day. Richie, as a Raptors fan, you're going to love the OG Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
Oh, yeah. I got the game on right now, baby. OG Anunoby, welcome to New York. RJ Barrett, IQ, you're going to love them too, David. Take care of my guys, RJ Barrett and Emmanuel quickly for me, David, because they were my guys, man. Hurt to see them go.
A $20 donation from GRod34. Thank you so much, man. Sincerely appreciate that. Dolphins should be worried about injuries. They look like the Bills limping into the playoffs last year and probably shouldn't have won a game, but we got lucky to draw the Dolphins first round. Love y'all and Roundtable Sports.
That's very generous, man. $20 super chat. Thank you so much, G-Rod. We appreciate you.
TD. So with the Bills never bet us 2 times in the season. Have never beat us 2 times in a season?
Yeah,
What?
I don't know about that?
That don't make any sense. They beat you like 11 out of the last 12 times, I think.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Ever since Josh Allen came into the league 2018, you've only beat him once. That doesn't make any sense.
Barry.
They beat you last
What
season
you mean,
twice.
my boy? Barry, what
They
you
beat
mean, my
last
boy?
season twice in the wild card and
Hey, Barry, have you just started watching football
must be a new fan.
this year? Onward. Okay. And so as soon as the Bills lose right to the Dolphins, Osama McDermott already devised a scheme for his team and to go hijack a couple. No, it's not as funny anymore.
Osama McDermott.
I thought Osama McDermott was kind of funny, but that was it.
Alan Akbar is funnier.
Oh my God.
Well,
all right, guys. So as mentioned previously, this show is brought to you by BetUS, hands down the best sports book on the face of the planet. And you know, when it comes into sports betting, this is exactly what us and all the boys on Roundtable Sports are using. That's for point spreads. That's for money lines. That's for over-unders. They have a beautiful prop builder as well, in case you like a good old first touchdown or anytime touchdown and trying to build and formulate the perfect parlay. BetUS is the place to do it. They're matching 125% of your initial deposit, by the way. The second that you sign up using that link in our description, $100 can turn into $225 just like that. I saw a couple people in the chat say that the Bills winning the Super Bowl is currently at plus 1,200. I love those odds. But if you take a look at the Buffalo Bills and you take a look right over there, odds to win the AFC conference, go to right over there. The Buffalo Bills are currently sitting at plus 400 right now, ladies and gentlemen. And it's funny too, right? Because it's funny how sports.
Wait a second. The Bills have
better
odds to make the Super Bowl than the Miami Dolphins?
Yeah. And the Bills aren't even technically in the playoffs, and they're not in first place.
Go back to that.
Look at this, TD. Bills are plus 400, and the Dolphins are plus 600. Meaning that even the books don't believe.
No, that's not what that mean. That just mean they throwing money away. I'm going in to get my bet for the Dolphins now. 6 times my money?
Yeah, sure you are.
Six
times your money. All right, Dolphins fans. You think you're going to get to the Super Bowl? Put your money where your mouth is.
Yep.
Yeah,
think
guys,
the Dolphins are going to win the Super Bowl? Go to BetUS now and put some money
It
on
just said going to the Super Bowl, not winning.
Yeah, going to the Super Bowl.
You would have to go to the Super Bowl to win it, TD.
You know what's required to make the Super Bowl, TD? Winning a playoff game. So that's
Richie,
God.
you
Now
become the ultimate enemy, Richie.
And right before we
what
dive
else you
into
want me
that,
to do?
ladies and gents, let's go ahead and hear a brief message from BetUS.
Here is a brief message from BetUS.
BetUS, America's favorite sports book, where you can bet on everything anytime. Sportsbook, casino, horse racing, live betting, and more. We have the best bonuses in the industry. That's right, get a 125% sign-up bonus. And to celebrate our 30-year anniversary, we are giving up to 30 risk-free bets, a truck, Super Bowl tickets, and more. Don't miss out. Play smart. Join now. BetUS, where the game begins.
Get that going, baby. Link is in description, 125% of your initial deposit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. because we all know why you tuned in today. We just ended up running a poll, and Buffalo Bills fans are dominating this live chat right now. Let me get some Buffalo emojis in the chat right
Can
now.
Can we pause for a second, if you don't mind, Dan? Who ran the poll, Dan?
Me.
This is how fraudulent Dan Mitchell is, y'all. He runs the poll and for it to get 130 votes and sees Buffalo on top and hurries up and ends it. The poll was up for 3 minutes. 3 minutes, Dan. Yeah, run it again.
Right now.
Keep it.
I'll put it up right now. Who you repping? Bills fans, you better show this man.
We usually had a poll up for 30 minutes. Tonight, why was it 3 minutes, Dan?
Hey, man. Don't worry about me.
Dan said, "Oh, we win it." Let me pause. Let me stop it right there.
Yo, listen, what's about to happen? Yo, dude, listen, man. You're about to see exactly why that we are going to dominate attendance at your own stadium and this poll right now, baby. That's exactly how it's
See, you know what, Dan? You know what? Now the Jets and Patriots fans, they gonna act like they Bills fans and votes. They hate us that much. They hate us that much, right?
Listen, man. Listen, bro. Dude.
Shout out to the Jets fans, though, for tuning in, though. We're down. We're not going to obviously be representing, like, big time like the Bills and Dolphins, but we're still here. Like, can I get a jet up in the chat right now from my Jets fans supporting, man? We appreciate you guys. It's been a tough season for us. We have no sympathy.
Yeah, okay. the new poll is up. The new poll is up. Y'all go vote. Yeah, do you see a different result, Dan? Do you see a different result?
Hey, listen, man, right?
Okay.
Hey, Bills fans, you better get going. You better get going, baby. I know you're in here.
Look at the Jets up in the chat right now, though. Look at the Jet up in the chat right now. It makes me freaking excited. We're coming next year. This time next year, we're talking about the Jets going into Buffalo to win the division this time. Come on now.
So we got UCF Jaguar in the chat right now saying, stop ganging up on the team at the top. UCF Jaguar, my boy. He is the
That's
AFC
what he's used to.
Jaguars representative.
Where is he at? I gotta put that on the screen.
Yeah, he's up there.
You know what time it is, man. They hate us when we at the top, man. They want to be us.
UCF's already in here, man. He's doing his thing. But hey, Richie,
well, UCF Jaguar, I know that you. Here it is. Listen, I know that you understand it because you're at the top of your division, and you got the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts and the Titans ganging up on you. So I guess that's what it comes down to. But man, you better not lose the division just like the Dolphins.
Yeah, the Jags straight and the Dolphins straight.
Dude. All right, guys. Hey, so I feel like we should hear from TD first, since I do want to give him the honor of going first and being first
That's really nice of you, Dan.
Just one last time, Dan. Just like let him have the taste for just a couple of more days. So TD, you can go first and address the nation about
TD, do you want full screen?
No, have us off to the side so like we can see our reaction.
Do you want me and Tyson out of here? Because I feel like you two got to like just go after each other.
Listen, I'm not going.
Let's just do takes real fast. Have TD right there so we can see our expressions, and then we'll keep this civilized.
I don't want to talk to Bills fans. I don't want to talk to Jets fans. I don't want to talk to Patriots fans. I want to talk to Dolphin fans. Okay.
This is the AFC's Roundtable, TD. Sorry.
Dolphin fans. Okay. Listen, y'all. Listen. Y'all we ain't got nothing to worry about. Okay. Listen. At the end of the day, we already know that this is going to be the fight of a lifetime. This is going to be a tough battle against the Buffalo Bills. We know that. We're at home. At the end of the day, the one thing I do know about Mike McDaniel, he knows how to adjust the second time he plays a team. That's the one thing that I know about him. He's going to have a game plan that is going to wreck the Buffalo Bills. Now, the Buffalo Bills are going to come out doing the same thing they've always done, and it's a matter of willpower, okay? Josh Allen dealing with that bummed up shoulder right now. He's not going to be that bruiser, that LeBron James through the lane this game. He's going to be back there in that pocket trying to be a pocket passer, and that's why they got themselves in trouble all season anyway, because he wasn't aggressive. Now he can't be aggressive. Don't let them fool you. That shoulder is bothering him more than they want to put off, and trust me when I tell you, he's good to play, but he's not going to put that shoulder at risk, because not only does he have to win this game without putting it at risk, but he has to stay healthy enough for even the playoffs if they were to make it. So they're relegated for him to stay in that pocket, and as long as Josh Allen stays in that pocket, we have absolutely nothing to worry about. I'm telling y'all, That bum being just a pocket passer is a bum. He has always been a bum. He has been a bum since he was a bum. I mean, there ain't nothing outside of that, okay? And at the end of the day, you're going to see us bring our blitz packages. You're going to see him frustrated with those little dud passes in the flat. But above all, forget the Buffalo Bills. I am telling y'all, listen to me, Dolphin fans. Y'all know I'm one of Tua's biggest critics because I want to see a franchise quarterback emerge right in front of our face. I'm not talking about these godly stats because Tyreek carried and all this and that. I'm talking about winning football at the highest level against the highest competition, division on the line, week 18. It's all or nothing. And for the first time, this is Tua's opportunity to bring the fan base together, and I think he will unite us in one goal of realizing we got our guy, but it only comes in this game. And what he has done over the last few years, it's gotten better and better and better. Is he quite there? Not yet, because he has those lulls here and there, but you know what? This is the ultimate test and the opportunity for him to change it all. He's had a lot of these opportunities, but I think this is the one he finally gets done. And when we knock the Bills out of the playoffs, he is officially the guy that has arrived. Give the man his money. Let's go off and try to win this Super Bowl. And we know that we can compete because you're going to have the Bills at their best. They're going to give it their all. And when we beat them, we know we got a team that can compete with anybody. And it's going to happen this week. Last week, I couldn't dare bring out of my mouth that the Dolphins are guaranteed to win. I kept telling everybody knows what's going to happen in this game. I just kept telling everybody that because I didn't want to just say it outright that we were going to lose because I know how the Ravens are. But this week, we are not losing to the Buffalo Bills, y'all. Keep your head up and believe that crap. I'm telling you, we are not losing to them. They are not going to beat us. We're going to hear them, yeah, we were depleted, the refs. They can say whatever they want, but we will walk out of there. I don't care if it's 2-0. We will win this game. Believe me, I wholeheartedly believe it. This ain't no Roundtable TD versus Real Channel TD. This is TD. We will not lose to the Buffalo Bills. We will win this game. Everybody will now understand that we are the truth and we have hiccups like everybody else. Go ask them, who do they think is coming out of the NFC right now? Everybody's going to tell you the San Francisco 49ers. Didn't they get the frames tore off of them too? So don't let them sit there and make the Baltimore game be the end-all be like that told you everything you needed to know. It's just not true. Every team has their moments. Every team drops them, okay? Every quarterback has their stinkers. But this time I truly, 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 unfiltered, untrolling, believe that we cannot lose to the Bills, and we will not lose to the Bills. We will beat them. They will cry like the little babies they are, complaining all week, every week, and we will take care of business. I mean that to the bottom of my core. Let's go get this W. Real talk, fins up no matter what. Show them that you're here. Put your fins up in the chat. Flood the chat with fins up. They know we coming. Dan knows we're coming. He know I'm serious right now. He know I ain't playing. He know I ain't trolling. He know I truly believe it. And when I truly believe it, he know it come true. Just like I told you. Jets, 6 wins this year. That's about all you getting. I done told y'all all season what was going to happen this year, and I've been right every step of the way. I told y'all, I said the Patriots might end up being the worst team in the division. I said Buffalo might not even make the playoffs. Now look at us today. All they want to focus on is us winning the division. We're going to win it. Think about all the other things I said. Now y'all
I'm thinking of all the other things you said, by the way. Trust me. You're running chat. You're running victory circles, ignoring everything you're wrong about.
Look at the chat, Richie. Look at the chat. You see them fans up everywhere. Look at the chat.
And I love to see the chat. I love that. Them?
We here.
Yeah, they should be. If they weren't, I'd be really concerned.
Let's go.
But But bro, let's not. I mean, yeah, you got a lot of things right, but let's just ignore the things you got wrong. We'll save that for next week.
Everything right. Let's go.
Everything right.
Let's hear the delusion. Let's hear the delusion.
Everything TD's ever said has come true, guys. Just believe that.
This year. This year,
sure.
This year. That's right.
You're gonna beat the Ravens. You're gonna beat this. You're gonna beat the Chiefs. Oh, sorry, Dan. It's your turn. I don't know why I'm talking.
Let's go. Greatest story ever sold.
So I'll tell you what. First off, I have to tip my cap to TD for taking a page out of the Dan Mitchell playbook. You know what, man? Really being able to hype up your fan base,
man, we win it.
And be able to have them believe the words that are coming out of your mouth. But listen, I mean, there's no question for the past couple of weeks, my entire narrative, I'm pretty sure that's trending in the city of Buffalo. The greatest story ever told. Like, people that have never even heard of my content whatsoever have been saying that throughout the streets. All right. But here's the deal. I'm not going to give you the greatest story ever told. All right. I'm going to give you the facts of this situation. And the facts are this. Right now, when I look at the Miami Dolphins, right, especially on their defense, they have no pass rush. With Jalen Phillips being out and now Bradley Chubb being out, their pass rush is essentially going to be non-existent. They are going up against an offensive line that has literally let up the least amount of sacks in the entire league, all right? That stats were still in during week 4 during that pass rush by itself right now. The Buffalo Bills are going to dominate the trenches on the offensive side of the ball and then also on the defensive side of the ball going into it. Now, sure, maybe that they do want to bring a couple of blitzes here and there, but hey, X is gone right now. Of course, you still have Jalen Ramsey, but knowing Vic Fangio, he's probably going to put him on Gabe Davis. He's not going to put him on Stephon Diggs. He's probably going to have him on some random receiver that he should not be on whatsoever. All right?
That's right.
What's going to happen is that this Buffalo Bills offense is about to take advantage of the absolute CVS receipt of an injury report that we have from the Miami Dolphins going into it. Josh Allen has a sore neck. He was a full participant to it. It is not a shoulder. It is a neck.
Oh, even worse. Even worse. Even worse.
What's going to happen is that with Josh Allen going into it, man, there's a thing called matchups. And from what I see out of this matchups is that I cannot see a single matchup from the Buffalo Bills offense to this Miami Dolphins defense that genuinely concerns me. I see us having a very well-balanced approach. I see the past couple of games, Joe Brady making sure that he kept a lot of things under his sleeve, knowing that we just had to escape those last 2 games. It's not completely out of the realm of possibility, ladies and gentlemen, where we absolutely lay a beat down on the Dallas Cowboys and then we escape away against the Chargers and the Patriots. There was a reason behind that. We wanted to save up this playoff playbook for this offense by itself. I see the Buffalo Bills taking mass advantage of the fact that we're not going to be seeing any pressure whatsoever and dare them to blitz, because that's going to be an absolute field day for a nice little of the sort of short passes right to James Cook, some Dalton Kincaid right in the middle, and even getting Diggs involved again from there. And then, of course, with Josh Allen being able to utilize those legs. As far as Tua, right? As far as that situation, listen, man, like, he has never had an absolutely astronomical performance against this Buffalo Bills defense. And yes, of course, we ended up missing out on Matt Milano and Trey White. But I'll tell you what, even with all of these injuries, with all of the plug and play players that we have put in, this team is still only allowing the 4th least amount of points scored. Top 4 in the league already with everything. With Rasul Douglas, same thing with Benford, same thing with Bernard right in the middle linebacker core. We have both of our safeties still completely healthy at the end of the day. This Buffalo Bills team runs a very similar defense to what the Baltimore Ravens run. All right. And we saw both, literally 2 exact scenarios of what happened during both of those games. There's things that you can adjust to. I certainly understand that, but sometimes you just don't have the correct personnel in which that you can adjust. And right now, when you look at their 2 starting wide receivers, number 1, we still saw Waddle did not practice today with his ankle. We saw Tyreek Hill in a boot, who, in my opinion, is probably just going to be used more so as a distraction, like rather than an actual player that's going to go out there and do anything. This Buffalo Bills team has absolutely shut down Tyreek Hill each and every single matchup that he's been with Miami, outside of one game in which 90% of those yards that he collected was off of one play and a missed tackle by itself. Sean McDermott does a great job of completely taking away a wide receiver number one. He does it regularly. That offensive line has been an absolute liability for Miami. All right. I mean, with these injuries all over the place, you have Daquan Jones back right now, who has completely made a massive elevation of Ed Oliver's performance already, in which that we saw last week against New England by itself. This game is going to be dominated by the trenches from the offensive line and the defensive line going into it. I think Tua struggles tremendously. I really do. I think that Sean McDermott does a great job at really disrupting the plan, really disrupting that first read. And you are going to see an offensive performance very similar to what you saw on week 4 in Buffalo. It doesn't matter that it's in Miami. Like we've already established, it's a night game. There's going to be 52% of the Buffalo Bills fans there by itself. This is written right in there. And once again, I've said this again, like if you're a Dolphins fan, this is what I recommend. All right. You better hope that so the Steelers or the Jags lose, one of those two. So you better hope that the Bills have a playoff spot clinched prior to coming into this game, because this team is about to be at its most dangerous if we either take the second seed or we miss the playoffs entirely. That is my only piece of advice is that so the ass beating that I am expecting that this Buffalo Bills team will lay on the Miami Dolphins on Sunday, if, for example, that is what happens, you better hope that we already have a playoff spot clinched, because that is your only shot of even keeping it close. And the fact that just has been frustrating me for years and years and years and years and years is that, like, I'm fine with Miami Dolphins fans coming in here saying, hey, listen, we have a shot, right? Like, I think we have a reasonable shot of winning this, right? But it's you that come in and try and tell me that we have no shot whatsoever. There's no way the Buffalo Bills are winning, man. There's no way you're getting past the Dolphins. How do you have the audacity? How do you have the audacity to come in here and tell me that you are 100% confident that you are going to miraculously beat a team that has beat you 11 out of the past 12 times by most of the time a 10-plus point margin, where literally you have a quarterback that completely dices up your defense every single time that he plays you? He's won 5 AFC Offensive Player of the Week awards playing your team. He is your kryptonite. Even the game that you won last year during week 3, he threw for 450 yards, 4 touchdowns, what have you, completely dominated the entire time by itself. You should be sweating. There should be no, I guarantee you that you're going to beat the Buffalo Bills. I guarantee you. You are literally just praying. You're hoping. You're holding on to blind confidence and blind optimism. And I don't understand where it comes from. Because for a team that has never once demonstrated that they could even walk away with a convincing victory against this Buffalo Bills team, it's wild to me. But it's okay, because at the end of the day, on Sunday night, the smirk is going to get larger, ladies and gentlemen. Because on Monday, when I come onto this show,
man, I'm very impressed. Sorry.
And I tell Richie, start rolling up those AFC East Buffalo Bills shirts, I cannot wait. Because the last thing that I want to say right now is that nobody in this chat better ever have the audacity to ever tell me or any Bills fan whatsoever that there is any sort of absolute when it comes to beating the Buffalo Bills. Because you haven't. You haven't. You can't compete with us. We have better personnel. We own you. And we're going to demonstrate that once again and break your hearts. And I can't wait to taste your tears for the 4th season in a row.
Not happening. Not happening.
Everybody in the chat, say TD or Dan. Who won their round? Ding, ding, ding. Because that was fun, man. TD started off red hot. Great points.
He sound good, but it's all talk.
I don't know. I mean, the main point that Dan said that I kind of want to bring up was how TD and Dolphins fans are saying there is not even a world, there's zero chance that they're losing.
It's not.
I mean,
you got to understand where we're coming from.
You're
Richie.
nuts.
Because
but I think that's your way of coping with the fact, like, because I'm not, because if you're a Dolphins fan, you're thinking of the reality of the other side. You can't even fathom that reality where you're trying to prevent that in every way. And that's exactly my point, which is
because if we lose, I'm boy. So it ain't.
At least you could admit it.
I'll tell you straight up. If we lose, I'm.
Are you selling your share in Roundtable Sports,
Richie? If we lose, that's why it ain't happening. Because you know what? We done been through every low there is to be through. We ain't never been through that kind of low.
So what makes you think you can't go that low though?
It ain't no. It ain't
Final score prediction.
That's my point.
I mean, I'll be 100% honest with you. I don't see this Dolphins offense cracking 21 points. I don't. Especially with Waddle being banged up. He may not even play, and even if he does, he won't be at 100%. And Tyreek Hill as well. He's not going to be at 100% because y'all have a very similar situation as well, where like you're like, okay, like we already clinched a playoff spot. Should we really go on ahead and make Tyreek and Jalen Waddle go out there and put 100% of the burners out there and us win the game, but then we face the Buffalo Bills again next week and we lose, or we barely win and then we get smoked by the Chiefs the final week. Like there's so much on the table right now.
What's the scenario for you guys to verse in the playoffs from round one?
If they win a division?
No.
But there's other stuff that has to happen, right?
So we're the 7th seed. If we lose the Dolphins and the Titans led by Ryan Tannehill beats the Jags. Say, for example, that the Ravens backups, they beat the Steelers, then we play the Chiefs. And so we're the 6th seed. So that's sort of how it looks like. So a possible Bills and Dolphins rematch, 2nd and 7th seed, would be if the Titans beat the Jaguars and we lose.
That's going to be interesting. Man.
Yeah.
It's just funny to me, though, how like...
I feel like Mike McDaniel is a smart guy.
Boy.
And I feel like that he doesn't want to risk like making his... Like, why the fuck would you put Mostert, Hill, and Waddle out there at 100% speed, just to win a division and risk one or three of them or all of them?
Waddle's not
further aggravating that injury and being out for the rest of the playoffs. It just doesn't make sense to me. That like
Waddle's not playing, bro.
Well, that's why I think that like you guys like are not going to be able to do a lot on offense. Number one, because like your star playmakers are so banged up. I don't see them going 100%. And if they do,
we'll be fine. We got enough to beat Buffalo. We still got Tyreek. Him at 80% on the field is better.
So what about your pass rush though?
Oh, so we're fine. I mean, Andrew Van Ginkel, Emmanuel Ogbah. You forget. I mean, we still got some guys that can get to the quarterback. We're gonna send delayed blitzes. What's his name? I keep on forgetting. Gosh, I'm running the blank. But we got some Ingram. We got Ingram. He can still get to the quarterback. We're gonna send it, man. We still got guys.
What's up with Mostert? What's up with Mostert and A-Chain? I saw that they were on the injury report.
A-Chain, man, we gotta wait to see on Friday.
Yeah.
You know where everyone is.
Yeah. So the thing is, Bills Mafia is that like, if anything, like I can see them running on us, but the thing is that I don't see them being able to rely on that very long because of those key injuries on their defense. Like I really think that like we're gonna put them in a place where they have to turn to the pass game so that they can catch up, and it's going to be too late at that point. So like that's my overall prediction. Richie, your thoughts on this game? Who wins? Talk to me.
Hey, we got our first Lions division champion tee just sold, which is cool. Can't wait to see a potential Dolphins or Bills tee, see how those go. But listen, man, this game's going to be just... I'm just trying to put myself in both of your minds, like from both perspectives as fans, because like I'm really fascinated by TD's approach to this whole thing, where he's not even allowing himself to get into the reality of the other side, which I respect because it's not mentally.
It's not reality.
But it's a potential reality, which is.
But it ain't reality.
But it's a potential reality, which is. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying I admire the mental fortitude to close off that side of the reality, because if that side is dark, that side is devastating, and I get all that. And I think that when it comes down to this game, man. The health of Josh Allen is going to be an impact. Mm-hmm. I think that the momentum on the Buffalo Bills is definitely something to keep in mind, because I'm a strong believer in whatever team gets into the playoffs with momentum usually excels. I think that that the Buffalo Bills are having momentum right now on their side, that they're winners of 4 straight, and if they win this game, that's 5 in a row. That's a scary team. You don't want to verse in the playoffs. The Cleveland Browns are another team that's red hot right now. That's going to the playoffs. The Baltimore Ravens, red hot right now. I mean, I think that the Dolphins, coming off that loss last week, I mean, it's hard for us as like non-Dolphins fans. As an AFC East fan, you can call you a Dolphin hater if you will. I mean, what Jet fan isn't? What Bills fan isn't? What Patriots fan is not a Dolphins hater? And what Bills, Patriots, and Dolphins fans not a Jets hater? So let's take that hater narrative away, because the reality is we don't root for each other's teams. And if you're a Dolphins fan expecting me to root for you, or if you're a Bills fan expecting me to root for you, it's not happening. But so I keep coming back to last week's game, bro. And the fact that the Dolphins lost that way, is it the Baltimore Ravens are that much of a powerhouse? Or is the Miami Dolphins just not able to keep up with a good-ass team like that? And I think that we've seen so much from the Dolphins that they 110% can win this game. I think that, 48-20 is another score that people like to throw around, which I believe was the score of the last time the Bills and the Dolphins faced off against each other. And I think that, the ball is in the Miami Dolphins' court. I mean, bro, the Miami Dolphins have been leading this division since week 1. We are in week 18. They have to win this game. Are you kidding? If they don't win this game, they will never hear the end of it, and the only way they can bounce back is that, luckily for them, they are in the playoffs. Even if they lose this game, they have to go on a run and go all the way to the Super Bowl if they lose this game, which is also still possible. So I just feel like the mindset of the players of the Miami Dolphins needs to be completely locked in. Like, this is a playoff kind of trial, right? If you win this game, you're not getting that monkey off your back of winning a playoff game, but this is a playoff aura. And I think that the fact that Mike McDaniel, I think this is his biggest test as a coach. I think that I'm noticing there are some Miami Dolphins fans not questioning if Mike McDaniel's their guy for the future. I think everyone in Miami believes Mike McDaniel as their coach, but there are some people just questioning some of his play calls at certain times, just throwing a fade up at the goal line instead of running it up the middle when you have an elite run game. So I think this is a really good opportunity for Mike McDaniel, because the Buffalo Bills kind of found something, right? With the addition of Rasul Douglas on their defense has been a big addition, and the Bills' defense have been depleted with injuries all year. And I think that they're kind of finding their identity, and I genuinely don't think that the Bills were ever going to be good this year without their defense getting back to their roots, and we're seeing that before our very eyes, because you can't rely on Josh Allen on that offense to do everything. So I think with the notion of the Buffalo Bills defense kind of finding themselves again, and the Miami Dolphins offense starting off strong against Baltimore, then completely plummeting to a really elite defense in Baltimore, this is just going to be one of those games that's going to come down to a clutch play from either one of Josh Allen or Tua Tagovailoa. And just basing off of history and basing off of momentum and basing off of things that I've been seeing throughout these past few weeks, and I'm not just saying this like I'm just saying this based off what I'm seeing from an NFL fan, I see the Bills winning. And can the Dolphins win 110%? I think the Miami Dolphins are the favorites for a reason. I think they are the better team than the Buffalo Bills on paper. I think that they have a lot more talent than the Bills right now. They have a little bit more cohesion. But the difference for me, and the reason why I'm leaning towards Buffalo, is the momentum on their side, is that they have way more to play for as well. The Dolphins are in the playoffs. The Bills are not. The Bills can lose this game and miss the playoffs. The Dolphins can lose this game and make the playoffs. So I think that kind of goes in the Buffalo Bills' favor in my eyes, where there's just a sense of they have so much more to play for. They have a chance to win 5 in a row and get into the dance and actually defend their home crown of the division title 4th year in a row. So I think it's going to be a close game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout like it was early on in the year, but I do have the Buffalo Bills ending up winning this game 28-24.
Damn. I'll be honest with you, man. I would love a good, like, anxiety-free game, but it probably won't be the case.
Richie,
So it won't be Buffalo Bills football unless
What's
it
up,
was
TD?
a last-minute thing.
just letting you know you're wrong.
And if I'm wrong, I would gladly come on next week and say I was wrong. The Miami Dolphins proved me wrong, and they are the AFC East champions, and I will congratulate you.
Thank you. We want to say thank you.
I'm not afraid of that, by the way.
Thank you in advance.
I'm not rooting for the Bills, by the way. That's just what That's just what I predict.
Hey, Tyson, your thoughts on the Bills and the Dolphins?
Clear that throat.
Yeah, so I've been watching Hard Knocks this season.
Pause.
The Miami Dolphins, and I just wanted to get more of a clarification about Mike McDaniel as a head coach. I wanted to see how he ticks. I wanted to see what other people saw in him, and I wanted to see a little bit, behind the scenes footage of how Mike McDaniel runs his operation down in South Beach. And I will say this: he's a complete fraud. He is an absolute fraud, bro. He is the Wizard of Oz. I mean, bro, he doesn't know football, dog. He does not know football. I watched him last night, bro. He tries to be more of a raw head coach, more than an actual head coach. Instead of trying to be respected by the players, he wants to be friends with the players, and you can clearly see that on Hard Knocks. I mean, some of the childish antics that he does and says is not inducive of an actual head coach in this league. And a head coach, but a head coach that actually is successful. Bro, he is a raw head coach. He can't put his emotions aside and actually coach the game of football. I've noticed that in some of these Hard Knocks episodes. He's a clown. He's a fraud, and I'm glad that he's getting exposed as one. Right? Analytically, he came from San Francisco. He hid behind what's his name down in San Francisco, the head coach. What's the name of the head coach again? I can't think of it. Shanahan. He hid behind Shanahan, and Robert Saleh was a defensive genius, right? I think they're both have now been exposed as fraud. Saleh's a fraud, and Mike McDaniel is a fraud. Mike McDaniel, for some reason, doesn't understand that when the game is out of reach, you do not leave your starters in the football game. You just don't do that. And it cost the Miami Dolphins their season. And it almost cost them Tua. It literally almost cost them Tua. Because had that injury been a little bit worse, Tua's season most likely would have been over. And he's been doing this all season long. He'll pull Tua. It's funny because as soon as that injury happened to Bradley Chubb, that's or when Tua got hurt a little bit mixed up, that's when he decides to pull Tua. It had they weren't coming back in that game at all. But I want people to watch the Hard Knocks episode and be honest with yourselves. Mike McDaniel's not going to last long as a head coach in this league. He's a great coordinator. He has some great ideas. He was able to resurrect Tua. I give him that. But when it comes down to it, the Dolphins have had a very friendly schedule this season. Unfortunately for them, a lot of injuries that happened to other teams, like the Bills, like the Browns, for instance, and the Colts, they were able to.
And the Jets.
The reason I'm not mentioning just because you guys weren't able to withstand your injuries.
You are correct. I take that back.
So if you look at these other teams that I just mentioned, The big benefit that they had, especially the Buffalo Bills early on, was the fact that when they did have those injuries, they were able to adapt and try to withstand that throughout an entire of NFC season. Where now they're used to now having a game plan in place for the players that were hurt. The Dolphins' injuries have come at the worst time possible because early on they were really, really healthy. And then for some reason, late into the season, I don't know if it has anything to do with conditioning. I don't know if this is an indictment on some of the trainers on the Miami Dolphins. I don't know why this team, for some reason, gets bitten with this injury bug every single season to their players. I don't know why that is. But for some reason now, the Dolphins' injuries have come at the worst time possible, bro, because if you look at their roster, they're missing like 12, 13 starters. And even the players that are going to play, they're not even fully healthy. Tyreek Hill is dealing with the injury bug. I don't know if Tua is going to be 100%. Mostert, A-Chain, all these players that the Miami Dolphins rely on to score all their points, even on the defensive side of the ball. Emmanuel Ogbah, for instance, the only reason he's going to be able to get some starting time is because of those injuries to Bradley Chubb. Emmanuel Ogbah is the reason why you haven't seen him a lot this season, because he doesn't fit the Vic Fangio defensive scheme. He doesn't fit it. So now you're stuck with Eli Apple now, right? You're stuck with Eli Apple because without X, you're done, right? Jalen Ramsey is only so good. You're going to have Eli Apple out there trying to cover Gabe Davis or Stephon Diggs, whatever Fangio decides to do. And we've seen Eli Apple. He's one of the worst corners I think I've ever seen in this league. Y'all are cooked. Y'all are done. And it's not because y'all are on a good team. It's not because y'all are frauds. It's because of injuries, man. It came at the worst opportune time. You don't have the horses to beat Buffalo. You don't have the horses to beat Baltimore. You didn't have the horses to beat Baltimore, and you don't have the horses to beat Kansas City on the road next week, headed into wildcard weekend. So, unfortunately for you Dolphins fans, it could be the curse of the Takisa tribe. The one thing I don't respect your fans for is that you don't actually show up to your home games. Even against the Cowboys, they literally like 60% Cowboys fans. I saw the videos. There weren't barely any Dolphins fans there. The loyal fans are always going to show up to Dolphins home games, right? But at the end of the day, you guys don't sell out your own stadium based off of your own fan base. Most of your fan bases are transplants. You're not from Miami, which is why you will never. The only home field advantage you have is based off of the sun and the shade. And you don't even have that advantage because that advantage is out the window the minute NFL decided to move you to prime time. So it's going to be a night game. So you don't even have that advantage in the pocket anymore. So your season's over with for the 23rd season in a row. You won't be winning a playoff game. This will be the 24th year in a row. You won't be winning a playoff game. And this is one of the biggest collapses in the history of sports. Not just the NFL, in the history of sports. You had a 3-game lead with 5 games to go. You had a 3-game lead with 5 games to go. This isn't like you had a 3-game lead early in the season and Buffalo, continuously chugged off a couple of wins and had a little streak. You had 3 games to go lead with 5 games to go. And the saddest part about it is you blew a 14-point lead in a matter of 3 minutes that this situation wouldn't even have to happen. But TD, you were right about one thing, because you said this a couple of weeks ago. The Buffalo Bills game won't even matter because we're going to rest our starters. Unfortunately for you, it was a rabbit foot, because at the end of the day, you're right. You'll be resting your starters because they're hurt. So you put your foot in your mouth there. So that's karma right then and there. And as a lot of Dolphins fans, besides TD was saying the same thing, that we're not going to even care about the Buffalo game. You guys will be eliminated by then, and we're going to be the number 1 seed. Now look at you, fighting for a division title, which you haven't won since 2008, since Brady tore his ACL. And then next week you'll lose this game, and then you'll try to fraud your way, and TD will do another therapy, giving out hopium medication to all the Dolphins.
Stop watching my channel, bro.
Trying to convince yourselves on how you're going to beat Mahomes in Kansas City. That's where it's come down to.
Oh, we could beat
the real Dolphins fans. the real Dolphins fans know that your season is over and you're cooked. And as much as you want to blame injuries, y'all better start looking at what's going on inside Hard Rock Stadium or what I call it, the nursing home. Because right now, bro, I don't know what it is with your team specifically, because other teams have injuries, but it's a one-off. You know, Browns have a lot of injuries, but they'll be healthy next season. Y'all injuries seem to happen every single season at key positions. The funny part about it is that the reason you don't have an excuse is because Tua is your starting quarterback and he's healthy. And he's played every single game this season. So if you really think Tua is about that life, let's see if he can carry an injury-riddled team to the promised land. But at the end of the day, Dolphins fans, nothing's ever promised in this league. There is no promised land. There is no milk and honey. There is no light at the end of the tunnel. It's a fucking freight train by the name of Josh Allen, who's going to absolutely bulldoze and send your pathetic poverty franchise back to where it
Give me that hype. Give me that, dude.
But yeah, at the end of the day,
everything you just said in my veins.
You've been laughing. You've been wearing your tiaras. Tyler's in tiaras.
I cannot believe that man put on a tiara before he even won the division with the idea
Tyler's
that it
in
could
tiaras.
be
That's what your fan base is. Tyler's in tiaras. Your pathetic ass fan base. You think the problem I have, and this is the last thing I'm going to say, the reason why I don't like Dolphins fans is because y'all never want to go out here and earn it. Y'all want shit to be given to you. And my proof about this is this entire season, well, the last 5 weeks, is that instead of focusing on your own squad and how you could be able to beat these teams late in the season to clinch what you haven't won since 2008, instead of doing that, what you did was pay attention to who Buffalo was playing every single week, tuning into their games and hoping and praying that the Chargers could bail you out, that the Patriots could bail you out. You don't know what it's like to go out here and earn shit. You want shit handed to you. And this is exactly why you don't deserve shit and you'll never win shit. So instead of going out here and crying and acting and putting yourself on a pedestal like we deserve this as a fan base, how about you go tell Tua, turn the ball over, to put his fucking team on his back and actually win a game that's meaningful in the month of December and January?
You jealous?
Because rookie season, he shit the bed by throwing 3 turnovers and 2 pick sixes in his rookie season. You would have beat Buffalo in Buffalo. You would have went to the playoffs that year. Tennessee Titans game. You went on a nice little streak against a bunch of bums, and as soon as Tua hit that obstacle called the Tennessee Titans and that Vrabel defense, he shit down his pants leg. You won that game. You would have been in the you would have actually made the playoffs that year had you won a Titans game. Another year, and then in this third year, 4 games in December, he shit down his pants leg, and he shit down his pants leg against the Ravens, and he shit down his pants leg in the last 3 minutes against the Titans. Those are literally 6 games I've named, 5-6 games of meaningful football in the month of December and January where Tua did not show up. You want to be an elite quarterback? You want to have some receipts on people? Go out there like a real quarterback does, like Mahomes, like Josh Allen, like Lamar Jackson, without Mark Andrews. Go out there without some of your weapons. Put the team on your back and will them to a win. But you can't do that because you're a systematic quarterback.
He will.
You're a scripted quarterback. If the script is not in front of you, you can't write your own script. You can't do off script. You have to do what McDaniels tells you to do. And that's not, to me, that's not an elite quarterback. So that's all I got to say. Buffalo Bills, you're going to absolutely annihilate these bums. And honestly, I really do hope that it comes down to the Buffalo Bills. They have to win this game to get into the playoffs, because I think that's eventually what's going to happen. That's going to give Buffalo more motivation. Because I actually want to see how the Miami Dolphins are going to deal with a team so desperate that if they don't win, they don't make the playoffs. I want to see how good the Miami Dolphins really are. How are they going to deal with a team that has everything on the line? And I think if that happens, I think they're going to skunk the absolute shit out of you. and it ain't going to be a game. Y'all are done.
Woo. Drop the mic. TD, you got a rebuttal of that.
I ain't got nothing to say to these losers. I ain't got nothing to say to these jealous losers. That's all it is. You're at the bottom of the division, just like
you're right.
Richie.
I'm jealous of a franchise that hasn't won shit in 23 years.
But we're gonna win this year, and that's what you're jealous of. We're gonna win the division this year, and you're jealous of it. That's the worst.
You've never been right on this year ever.
It's been your worst fear since the beginning of the season, and you've been hopping on. How many trains did you hop on? First, you hopped on the Jets because the Bills was trash. Then you hopped on the Bills, and then they couldn't do it. And then you said, "Well, we got to do it ourselves."
But here we are.
No.
Here we are.
That ain't it. Then you hopped on your own team and said, "Well, we got to do it ourselves," and you got swept. Then you hopped back on the Jets. Then now you're right back on the Bills, bro. You done been on every train, and none of them took you to your destination, and this one won't either. Your
it
team
ain't over.
Is
hey, don't worry, Tyson. This one's taking you everywhere you want to be.
TD, can you do me a favor? Can you please put that tiara back on your head? Please.
No. You know what?
Please put that on because,
dude,
please.
Dude, he got bullied away from it, man. Don't worry, Tyson. We're like,
can I ask you a question?
This
is an honest question because I see a lot of little Dolphins peasants in the chat. when the Patriots were dominating the division, because people say I'm hopping on the Bills and the Jets just because I don't like the Dolphins. Well, when the Patriots were dominating this division, I want people to answer this in the chat. This is not a question for y'all, TD and Dan. I have a question. When the Patriots were dominating this division for 20 years. And the Patriots came up against people in the playoffs in the Super Bowl. Who did you root for? Would you rooting for the Patriots, or would you rooting against the team that was playing the Patriots because you didn't want us to win more Super Bowls? This is the same exact thing. So don't come up here and TD and lie to these people and talking about, well, how could you? You're only doing this because you hate the Dolphins, as if you didn't hate the absolute dog shit out of the Patriots.
I only hated the Patriots because they weren't just winning, but they were cheating, doing it, and getting away with it. That's it.
We didn't get away. We got punished for it.
That's it. Twice. Yeah, but after the fact, after the rings went on. So listen, y'all cheaters. So I don't, you know what? I start thinking about it. I don't feel bad about y'all little dynasty and our drought. You know what? Real talk though. Dolphin fans, Jets fans, Bills fans, the misery we experienced the last 25 years. When you come to think about it,
that's my whole life, by the way.
But we shouldn't feel bad about it. We were cheated. There was a real live cheating organization. The odds are always stacked against us. So when you really put it into perspective, if you gave all of us 2 more wins every year like we should have had if they wasn't cheating, man, we'd have been all up in the playoffs, take care of stuff.
Yeah, sure you would. That's hilarious coming from a fan base, that organization that literally got busted for cheating 2 years ago.
Hey, we realize, they don't care. We might as well try to do it. Yeah, we might as well.
So, and you failed at it. You tried to cheat, TD, and you got caught and you failed. So, but at least when we cheated, we won.
Listen, I ain't gonna.
Can we at least get some credit for that? At least when we cheat, we win.
I'll never deny it. You are better cheaters than us. You win that crown.
That's all I needed to hear.
Y'all get delayed punishments. Ours happen in the moment when we're trying to do something. So I give you that.
Y'all get caught right in the act too, bro. Like at least our cheating stuff doesn't happen until years down the road until they find this shit out. God knows 10 years down the line what they're gonna find out about our dynasty.
Oh my God. And we didn't even cheat. All we did is try to have lunch with Brady. That's it.
No, we ain't talking about the betting stuff with the tank and shit.
What cheating?
Well, come on, bro. You didn't hear about. Come on, bro. You know your owner. Well, went to Brian Flores and asked him to tank the season, and Brian Flores wasn't having it, and he offered him money to do it. Yes, it is because Stephen Ross has ownership in. Because Stephen Ross has ownership in betting sites, bro. That's literally trying to. Yeah, that is like the worst type of cheating.
That's like saying, "Hey, go kill them," and you say, "No, I'm supposed to go to jail for murder." You ain't do it. Come on, man.
All right, that's all right. He's on the Epstein list. At least Robert Kraft ain't on the Epstein list.
Oh man, listen, we're gonna have to talk about that because I need to get filled in. Listen, man. Anyway, man, at the end of the day, man, I already told y'all Dolphin fans what it was. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right this weekend.
Did y'all discuss the terms of the bet yet?
Hmm?
I think we need to get this situated now.
Yeah, let's get that bet actually
agree?
situated because I think it's pretty it's kind of sloppy. I want like a definitive bet right here on the line, Dan and TD.
Definitive.
So this is the bet. It's very simple. Whoever wins the division is safe, and whoever loses has to eat suicide wings, ghost pepper wings, whatever. Where is it? Is there? Do you guys have a local?
And so on the
Do you have a
Monday,
Buffalo Wild Wings near you? Like, what are we using?
I can
Because that's a chain that I think can be a simple one that's probably close to everybody.
So on the Monday show, we need to eat them during
How
the
many?
Monday show. 6. Just 6.
You wait, hold on. What do you
I don't know about 6. That's a lot. I feel bad for TD.
All right.
If there's
Well,
suicide
see?
wings, I don't think he can get down.
See,
six.
y'all-
No, like
already-
Dan. No. TD, Dan can get through 6. I'm looking out for you in case you have to do it. I say 3.
So how many? 3? All right, 3. Yeah, 3 is good.
I think
Man.
for the spicy wings we about to get for y'all, it has to be 3. I don't think.
Hey,
y'all
I
can do
kind of
more
feel
than
left
3,
out. I
bro.
kind of want to be in on it. I might get some nice
Alright.
buffalo wings and eat it. Like not super spicy. I'll eat some wings though.
So pretty much the winner of this game is going to have to eat. I mean, the loser of this game is eating 3 suicide wings. Is that what we're going to do?
But where are we getting these from? You guys,
I will
I
will research it myself, especially when
Alright,
it comes
Tyson's
to
got
TV. I will research in this area. I will make the order myself and pay for it myself.
Wait a second. The
DoorDash or
chat,
Uber Eats.
the chat's saying 6, bro. I tried to save you boys.
I messaged you,
dude,
Richie.
They're saying
We'll
6.
do it
dude.
on.
We can do it.
We'll do it on the Super Bowl episode because I feel like we'll have a lot of people on that one.
I'm
Yeah,
down,
yeah.
man. Let's do it, man.
Super
Let's
Bowl.
do it.
Unless
Listen,
this
hey,
bet is
Dan,
honestly
you gotta-
null and void if for some reason that the Bills and the Dolphins play again in the playoffs, then we can up the bet.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do it. And listen,
Cool.
Dan, make sure you buy a lot of milk. We'll allow you to bring milk with your wings. All right.
Dude, I'm from Buffalo, man. Like you're trying to come on, man.
Dan go get some Mal wings and lie and be like, no, these the hot ones, man.
No, listen, I will document the entire thing. And so I'll film me ordering them. I'll show the menu. And then I'll make sure that, the server, the front desk person.
Yeah, we got to
confirmed
blog
the
it. You got to
confirmed.
blog the whole thing. Blog the whole experience.
Yes. I will vlog the entire thing.
Vlog with a V. TD vlog.
Blog.
Have
Vlog
you ever
is
had
writing.
suicide rings,
Well,
Dan?
you gotta
Have
write
ever
the
had
whole
like
thing,
the
Richie.
hottest ones that exist because they're pretty hot, bro.
No, I haven't.
No
But,
bread.
Bro,
No
they're-
bread.
It's literally unedible.
But luckily, I'm not going to eat any.
That's a hot
But
day.
luckily, this is not going to be me. So
Should I join you guys? But again, I might just get like classic buffalo.
No, I'm
it's
not
like an
doing
episode of Hot Ones.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm not joining Dan in his punishment.
Hey, nah. I mean, TD, do you want to push it back to February for the Super Bowl?
Yeah. I'm good with that.
Yeah. We'll do it for the Super Bowl video.
that. Most definitely. Like a
Okay,
week before the
we
Super
could do
Bowl.
that. All right, you know what? You're safe. Okay, we don't have to
Yeah.
worry. Dan and TD, you're safe. I'm not talking to you, TD. See, now you're getting a little insecure. Now you're getting a little insecure because everything I say you think is catered towards you.
We win it. I ain't got nothing to worry about. Y'all better talk your boy up here. Y'all better talk to him.
Are
He
you
the
gonna
one
start?
gotta worry.
Are you gonna start blogging, TD?
Huh?
You're gonna start blogging?
Yeah, I'll start writing about Dan's experience going through this.
Let's see a Dan Mitchell vlog headed to get these wings potentially. Hit the
Yeah.
loser. Nah, I mean, we shall see, man. And hey, stay tuned. We might be all coming together as a force. Maybe we could do it then.
Most
Make some
definitely.
real.
All
Make
right,
some real
guys.
content.
Hey, listen, guys. You ended up listening into that absolute preview for Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. And don't worry, if you thought that was the last you would hear about this on this show, on this channel, you are absolutely wrong, because there's going to be a Miami Dolphins roundtable. There's going to be a Buffalo Bills roundtable tomorrow as well. I have a couple of my boys joining us here.
And a
We're
Jets
gonna be really
roundtable if
nice
anybody
like
gives
that.
a shit.
And
Sorry.
of course, a Jets roundtable.
We will
All
be
right?
talking mostly, though. It is a Jets roundtable, guys, but please tune in tomorrow at 1 p.m. EST.
Yeah.
We'll
And
be
then, of
talking about
course-
the Bills Dolphins game.
The big shebang as well. The big shebang is going to be the preview the pre-game kickoff show to Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins on this channel. TBD on the time, probably like I'd say like an hour before for a half hour. It's going to be myself. I'll have a Bills guy on. Surprise, surprise. Who do you think it is? And then TD, of course, is going to have somebody that hops on as well.
Let's go. We're going to war.
It's going to be a good time. So definitely stay tuned for a bunch more Bills and Dolphins content on this channel. But guys, listen, I'll tell you what. As many of you know, we have several partners on this channel, and a lot of it has to do with making that money, baby. All right. And making that money helps out, especially when it comes into player prop parlays. All right. And one of our personal favorite player prop parlay systems, platforms on the market today is hands down Sleeper. Now, guys, Sleeper, in case you didn't know, I'm sure you already do, because you obviously tune into the AFC's Roundtable on a regular basis, is the #1 player prop parlay betting site on the face of the planet. Each and every single one of us use this on a regular basis. And on this episode right now, guys, we're going to put together an absolute heater of a parlay for all of us to go on ahead and check out. Now, here, so certainly understand this, guys. They are matching 100% of your initial deposit. The second that you sign up, that is for damn sure. That is for damn sure. 100% of $100 going into it. So 100 equals 200, 50 equals 100. And there's plenty of games right now. It's really hot right in the NBA right now. Same thing with NHL. Same thing with college football with all these bowl games around. And then even college basketball. But NFL is where that money is, baby. Let's go on ahead and let's check out, because they already got the Buffalo Bills and they already got the Miami Dolphins lined up.
And guys, by the way, it's easier. We just put the link that's pinned at the top of the chat to sign up for Sleeper, so you don't have to worry about going into the description. So all you guys got to do is click that link, and it will automatically put the code AFC East in there, which will again give you a 100% deposit match up to $100, $10 minimum. And we would love to see you guys win some money. So please share your picks with us on Twitter. Share your picks with us on Instagram, on the Discord as well. And let us know that you used our code, because by using our code, not only do you get free money, but you're also showing your support to the AFC's Roundtable and Roundtable Sports and helping us be able to expand this thing into the network we know it will become. So let's get into the picks and let's win some money, Dan.
Let's absolutely do it. Starting off hot, I'm going Josh Allen over 245 yards. With all the injuries in that secondary, I have him going over 245.5. I think that's almost guaranteed to be a lock with conditions, especially with how healthy our offense is. I really think that he's about to be slanging that damn thing, baby. 110%. James Cook, on the other hand, this is also something I think we might be able to throw in. He's been flirting with this line quite a bit. I also think that James Cook goes over. And then I'll tell you what. Let me find one more as well. Let me go with I don't know about a Dalton Kincaid touchdown. I think that's about all I really want to do for a James Cook. No, yeah, that's it. I have a Josh Allen over, okay, that right there. And then also a James Cook over 63.5 rush yards. TD, talk to me. What you got on the Dolphins props right now? We got some Tyreek Hills.
Tyreek Hill over. Tua's 2 touchdowns. Jason Sanders, do they have him 2 field goals, or what do they have him at?
So they have 6.5 kick points.
You got 2 touchdowns by Tua and 2 field goals?
No. I was checking the field goals. What's Durham Smythe at? Keep going.
He has nothing because we selected 2 in his pass touchdowns.
All right, keep going. Who else is open?
We have Van Ginkel with a sack, or Wilkins with a sack, or Sealer with a sack.
And that's let's go. Let's go with Van Ginkel gets a sack.
Okay.
And I'm going to stop right there.
All right. Well, hey, guys, listen. Right now, we're looking at a 21.6x multiplier. They go as high as 100x multiplier. Some really
add
crazy
some Jets and Patriots to that.
Oh, you're right, dude. Let's even see if that game's available. Right
Under.
That game is not available as of right
I
now.
don't.
These lines are going to be up right there, guys. But like we said, guys, we're going to go on ahead and we are going to submit this one. But I will also tell you, that we do plan on doing this again during the pregame show on Sunday prior to the game, where we're literally going to see every single damn line going into it. I'm super excited about it, and I know you guys are. Thank you so much for helping out this channel.
Yeah, guys, would really appreciate it. I know you guys hate me. I know you guys sometimes hate me, but I would appreciate it if you could support the channel. I know you don't hate TD. It supports TD, Dolphins fans. It supports TD over there. Go download Sleeper, guys. And if you do download Sleeper and you do use our code and you deposit $10, let us know in the chat. I would love to give you a shout out because we really do appreciate everybody that does help us out.
And another thing too. So whoever wins this Bills and Dolphins game will get the privilege of getting a hype video for me for the playoffs.
Thank you, man. Yeah.
So I did one for both teams last year, but I think whoever wins this game deserves a hype video. I'm gonna be honest with you. And if that's the Dolphins, then I mean I made a great hype video last season for the Dolphins. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna do for the channel. I'm gonna make a hype video for whoever wins this game.
Let's do it.
Well, I am jealous. Sorry.
I remember, Richie, you tried to get me to do one for the Jets, and I'm looking back on I'm glad I didn't because that would have been embarrassing, bro.
Would have been sick, though, man. The hype that the Jets had was, like, legendary heading into the season. It really was. Which made that video would have got, like, 50K in a week before the season, bro. The hype for the Jets leading into this game, this season, bro, I don't think it'll ever be that high ever again. Ever in my life. And I'm happy about that.
Too, Richie. You guys will have a lot of hype going into
there is, but Jets fans are like completely shell shocked. Now, like we're gonna be excited, but there's still gonna be this underlying of like,
what if it happens again?
Like, dude, like you can't make it up. I mean, we were all there together. I mean, the guy's Achilles snapped 4 snaps into the game. Like that, just like you can't even fathom it. It was a failure from the Jets to not be able to salvage the season after his injury. I'm not making that excuse, but like you can't even make it up. Like it still boggles my mind that didn't even happen, bro. And TD's next to me trolling me. You know what, TD? I think that's why you keep calling me a hater because I'm getting back at you for laughing at my face watching my guy Aaron Rodgers with his Achilles snapped, and you were laughing at me, bro. That's why. That's where this comes from.
I was laughing at you, not him.
Here's a funny story about that. And I'm going to admit it to everybody now. So, TD, you remember Richie made us climb those flight of stairs, bro? All the
yeah, man.
I might have not
bro, I was missing the intros. I miss Aaron come out with the American flag.
Like 30 staircases.
The reason why, dude, I wasn't able to see Aaron Rodgers come out with the American flag, and I didn't even know about. I wasn't there for the Achilles injury. I didn't get into my seats. I was wondering why the stadium was so quiet. I'm not gonna lie, bro. After I got up those flight of stairs, bro, I think I almost shit myself, bro. I went to the bathroom and all the stall. The reason why I was so late, bro, because all the stalls were filled. I was like, man, I gotta take a shit, bro. I took a mean. I had to go to the bathroom, bro. And then when I actually finally, and then not only that, bro, I had to go up another flight of stairs to even get to the damn seats. So I had pretty much swamp ass throughout the entire game. And I was like, bro, why is everybody so goddamn quiet? And come to find out, I didn't even see Aaron Rodgers, bro, injury, bro. I had to get it from second because I was looking at Richie. I'm like, why is Richie so sad right now, bro? The game just started. Oh, you didn't hear? The Dolphins fan right next to me, Aaron Rodgers got carted off. I'm like, what? So I'm over here on my phone, right? I'm on my phone trying to get updates. Come to find out, my phone died. So before we even got to the stadium, I barely got into the stadium, bro, because my phone was on less than 1%, and it was a virtual ticket. So I was afraid that my phone was gonna die, so I won't even be able to get into the goddamn game, bro. That was a disaster, bro. Y'all have no clue, bro. I was miserable throughout that entire game.
Me and you too, until a miracle win, which is that craziest part of that game. The story is how the Jets freaking won that game. That's where I was like, maybe things will actually
putting the Bills in this situation to begin with.
Oh gosh, but TD, I think it really is true though. You laughing at my face is kind of the reason why I've become
Richie,
who I am against you.
You looked so miserable though, and it was just funny.
Yeah, I don't know
We
bro. I was like, why TD, bro? Leave Richie, bro. I was trying to tell people, bro, leave Richie alone, man. This is not a good time. Him and your friend. Well, what's his name again? I can't think
Jack.
of his name right now.
I'm like
Jack, bro. Jack was really upset, but Richie's face, I'm like, man, y'all please don't make fun of Jets fans because we might get jumped in here, bro. Because there was some pissed off Jets fans. There was a lot of pissed off Jets fans, bro. And I talk a lot of shit, but as much shit that I talked like leading up to that game, bro, I knew damn well, bro, I was not going about to be laughing or making no subtle noises, bro, because I just knew, bro,
your audience,
Jets fans were not happy.
Yeah,
Dude,
know
I
your
mean,
audience, bro.
I mean, you don't wish that on your worst enemy. Like, I would never wish that on any team in the AFC East. I mean, that is literally the worst possible situation that you could possibly imagine. And I even had that fear in me right when the game started. If you remember the second snap of the game, Aaron got hit. And when he got hit, my stomach dropped. And I'm looking at him like, please be okay. He got up and he's fine. I'm like, all right, he's fine. In my head, I'm like, come on, why am I so anxious about Aaron getting hurt? And then 2 snaps later, done! He hasn't completed a snap. But we don't gotta live. We don't gotta relive this nightmare, bro. We really don't. Okay.
It was priceless, man.
Although Richie, you were really happy. Like I felt really like happy for you, bro. At the end, bro, you and your dad hugging, bro. That shit almost made me tear up.
I was teared up, bro.
Bills, bro. But Dan was like in shell shock. I don't think he understood the magnitude of what happened.
We got to pull up that clip, bro.
Both of them
gave
me just a legendary night. Richie's depression early, then he got happy, and Dan's happiness early, and then he got depressed. It was beautiful, man.
Yeah. Remember when we walked out the stadium and there was like a Bills party or whatever?
Yeah.
Right. And bro, those Bills fans, bro, to see the look on their faces, they just couldn't believe it.
Yeah, dude. It was a rough day.
Well, imagine them having to leave Hard Rock Stadium on Sunday night and their season over. Oh, that's going to be the walk of shame.
I mean, I think we have to pull up the clip now.
Oh, man.
I was in shock too, bro. I didn't know what to fucking think. I was
loving that misery.
It was a hell of an ending, bro. That's probably the most exciting football game I think I've ever been to be honest with you.
Yeah, and let's not forget the energy of the stadium. Like as a Jets fan, I've never seen MetLife like that. I've never been.
I thought it was the norm. I'm like, damn, Jets games be lit.
Dude, I mean, like it.
So you're saying that's not really like the normal type of atmosphere in MetLife?
Well, the only reason why is because we're never good. Like it's never that much anticipation and that much actual excitement, reasonable excitement, right? Like it's popping. Like if you go to a Jets game where we're winning, it's a good time. But like that was like playoff atmosphere, right? Yeah. That was different, and I've never experienced that as a Jets fan because we don't win. I mean, it's been 13 years, so that's the sad part. And congratulations, TD, you're gonna make the playoffs, and I'm not. Okay,
Thank you,
what
Richie.
else do you want from me?
Let's get to some of these super chats right before we start letting in these Patreon members. We got quite a few to get in.
Well, I'm looking at this real quick. I feel like we're reliving it.
This place is crazy.
I mean, look at this time, bro. Up, and there's the moment. Fuck me.
You got it?
Rodgers just got hurt. It's all right, Richie. You still got Zach Wilson.
Oh, my God. Well, I don't want to relive it again.
Pain, dude. Wow, it's wild, too, man. Like, I feel like that was just yesterday when we were all there during that event. That event was sick. And ladies and gentlemen,
it was dope.
We're going to have many events next year, bro.
We're planning on 2 next year, boys. We're planning on 2.
3.
So definitely get ready for those announcements. We have a lot to discuss.
And one of them is definitely going to have to be in Miami. We know that.
Yeah. One of them will be in Miami, and then one of them will be in Buffalo. I assure you that.
Most
I think we might have to do a third because if you want to, I got a lot of, I don't know.
No,
we
we
might
can
as
go.
well do 4.
We can always go back to
We get
MetLife.
Caleb Williams.
I'm just
we gonna
saying, like
win,
MetLife,
bro.
there's a reason why that event was able to get pulled off. I'm just saying because of the tickets.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We'll go on ahead and we'll do MetLife, and then
I kind of want to do a Jets Dolphins one. Me personally, I kind of want to do. I kind of want to do a Jets Dolphins at MetLife really bad because Dolphins fans, the one thing that they do that is they take over MetLife every year. They completely take it over. Every Jets Dolphins game, it's called MetLife Takeover. There's a lot of Dolphins fans in New York area, New Jersey area, and I feel like an AFC's roundtable event for a Jets Dolphins game would be freaking crazy. I think we got to do Bills Dolphins in Miami, maybe like Patriots Bills in Foxborough, maybe Dolphins and Patriots in Foxborough. I don't know. We got all offseason to think about it.
Nobody want to go see the Patriots. They're gonna be trash for the next 5 years.
When we get Caleb Williams, they will.
If Bills fans aren't nervous about playing Miami for everything, you have jumped through too many tables. Dolphins are dangerous.
That's right.
Not to the Buffalo Bills.
Not
to the Bills. Merle is saying Bills and Lions Super Bowl. I like that. I like that.
That'd be sick.
I'm a
Slippy
Lions fan.
saying,
I'm a
as
Lions
soon as
and
the
Browns
Bills-
fan in the playoffs.
Bro, how
soon as
sick
the
would Joe
Bills do
Flacco
their
be?
usual- As soon as the Bills do their usual and smoke the Dolphins, I need TD and to do his bop. It's lonely at the top through his tears. Go Bills. Slippy
Y'all,
L too. Thank you,
y'all-
bro.
Y'all gonna be
Hey,
mad.
A-Rod was right about YK what. Go Pack Go.
Hey,
He's right about Jimmy Kimmel. He was right about Jimmy Kimmel, man. Fuck, dude, that's funny. Facts, TD. Alex is saying that you're speaking facts.
That's right.
Things the Finns have going against them. 1, Josh Allen. 2, and so against the team with a winning record. 3, primetime game at night. Go Bills. Ooh, yeah, that's true.
The
And
last
so are y'all not good on primetime at night?
Yeah, we beat Dallas prime time at night.
That was not prime time. That was a 4:00 game. TD stop.
I mean, it was still
Prime
dark
time
at
is
night.
8:00, bro. On
dark.
ABC, NBC.
The whole
Bro, that's not
country
a
got
prime
that
time
game. That whole country was watching.
I didn't watch. I wasn't watching that game.
Well, it's prime time enough.
Prime time is 8:00 slot.
But yeah, we struggle, but we'll be fine.
Jet up.
let's go jet it out.
Rock Lion LLC. My first super chat, and you guys are great. And Master at Work had a legendary rant. Who do I got to contact about making merch for you guys? Magnets, keychains, etc.
Email us. Email us to see what you.
Shoot us an email, baby.
Our email, my man, is linked in the description. AFC East Roundtable at gmail.com. Shoot us an email. We are looking for anybody to help us grow this thing here at Roundtable Sports. So we'd love to hear from you, my man, because our guy Paul,
Shoot us an email, bro.
he is the leader of our merch, but we're looking to add some people to help out that merch department, brother. That would be awesome.
Bro was looking for people to expand the business, man.
Always, baby.
Yeah, shoot us an email, bro. And
John
I did announce just real quick earlier in the show, just in case we have some new viewers. If you were part of the first wave of ordering the graphic tees on the AFC's Roundtable shop, we just shipped them out today. And I know that some people have been emailing me and asking, like, yo, Richie, where's our merch at, right? Like, what's the update? I don't have a tracking code. I don't have anything. So just want to let you guys know that the update for that is here. I just linked the merch shop in the chat if you guys were interested in buying some merch. And when you guys get a confirmation email, you will get the tracking information of when you can expect your merch to drop. So here is the merch. In case if you guys don't know what it is, it's roundtablesports.shop. You guys get a lot of awesome options over here. We just added the Detroit Lions graphic t-shirt because they are winners of the division. And remember, Bills, Dolphins fans, you will be getting a shirt like this next week. So stay tuned. We got a lot of awesome graphic tees on here. If you guys want to get your merch, we got a lot of people, like over 50 orders total And we have one person making them, one person shipping out each individual one. These are for pre-order. So if you guys want to get your hands on these, cannot recommend them enough. They're fresh, high quality material, and they're just awesome. And if you guys are not interested in a graphic tee, you also got the branded stuff on the AFC's Roundtable, the Tua 70-point shirt, Josh Allen's trash, AFC's Roundtable logos. You got pint glasses, which is my personal favorite, I can definitely admit. So if you guys want to go check it out, you guys know where to find us. That link is pinned at the top of the chat, roundtablesports.shop, baby.
That's what I'm talking about. TD, you always say the Dolphins fans are so loyal and show out, yet there's reports that more than half of the Dolphins stadium will be Bills fans. Thoughts? I don't think he has any thoughts, John Brown.
They're loyal. Listen, Dolphins fans have a huge they have a huge bot community. I'm convinced that a lot of these Twitter people are just bots because they're very active on Twitter, which is why Tua always gets the most Pro Bowl votes, bro. But when it comes down to actually Miami fans being from Florida or South Florida or Miami, they're not really into the Dolphins like that. That's why they do the MetLife takeover, because a lot of their fan base are transplants. They're from the New York, New Jersey area. They're scattered around the country. They don't support their own home team. And that's just a fact. I hate to say that, but it's true. You know what I mean? Buffalo fans are loyal, bro. They're all from Buffalo. Patriots fans are loyal because we have the Boston sports fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're loyal Boston sports fans. The Jets fans are probably the most loyal fans in the NFL. And they've been horrible. And if you look at how many great content creators they have, like, that's a testament to how loyal the Jets fans are, because the Jets could go 0-16 for the next 5 years, but their fans will still show up and be vocal, bro. Miami fans, and I've been on YouTube for about a decade through multiple channels, bro. When I tell you, there was no Dolphins content creators outside of maybe D1 Chosen, and that was it. A lot of them retired, and I retired. Like, all the Dolphins content creators started popping up right when the Tank for Tua season happened, when they knew they were finally going to get a quarterback. A lot of them are Johnny-come-latelys. They're not loyal like that. And it's going to be really interesting to see when the Dolphins go back to rebuild mode and Tua's gone, how many fans are going to show up. Because we all know for a decade straight, during the dynasty years of the Patriots, bro, they couldn't sell out their stadium at all. This is why the NFL put in the blackout rule. So that's just facts.
The blackout rule.
And Dan is from Buffalo, New York, bro. Right, Dan? You're from Buffalo.
Yeah,
I know he's from
South Buffalo.
Yeah, fool.
I know Dan's cousin. I know she's from Buffalo. I know Dan.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you know my cousin, bro. Man. That's
hilarious.
Why
bro.
was somebody
That's
trying to say that I
is.
wasn't from Buffalo? Was someone?
People are saying that you're not from Buffalo, but you're definitely from
Lansing
Buffalo.
Moore is trying to come in here, fool. I'm more Buffalo than you, dog. I grew up in South Buffalo, fool.
Richie's definitely from New York, right? Richie, you're from New York.
I'm from fucking Long Island, New York. How about that?
That's like the most New Yorkest part of New York.
So you get out of here.
Hey, and also people like to clown us, like call us the New Jersey Jets. Well, we have 2 states representing our squad. How about that? Okay, I wear the New Jersey Jets on my chest now. I kind of take it as a compliment because we were 2 states deep with our fan base, even though I'm not from New Jersey at all. But that's okay. Habitual line stepper.
The Bills don't crush the abused, beat down, torn to 5 pieces Finns. I will be highly disappointed. TD, why your media hating on our backup? First off, I will say that I feel like everyone's sleeping on Tyler Huntley, bro. Like, he looked
he's good
for the Ravens
Tyler
last
Huntley's
year.
a good quarterback.
So I don't really think I really don't think that. So the Steelers winning that game is a lock by any stretch of the imagination, because Huntley's a fucking good quarterback, dude.
Huntley, honestly, it was very close, but the Ravens should have beat the Bengals in the wild card round. I don't know if people remember that game. Yeah. Bro, the only reason I can't remember exactly how the game ended, but it wasn't because of Huntley. I promise you that. It was like a fumble return for a touchdown or some crazy shit. But the Ravens were very, very close to knocking out the Bengals in a wild card weekend with Tyler Huntley. And if Tyler Huntley ain't good, then they'll put in Malik Cunningham.
So that
Harbaugh is like the Thanos when it comes to black quarterbacks, bro. He got all the black quarterbacks.
he's collecting the Infinity Stones.
He's collecting them like Thanos, bro. Like the Infinity Stone.
So the snub on Allen could not have happened at a worse time for the Dolphins, especially with Tua being voted in. Dude, there's so much like momentum like circling around the Buffalo Bills right now, bro. Like that, like this is the worst possible time for the Dolphins to play the Bills, especially with everything at stake.
Another good thing, I think it's good news. I think it's a good sign that even though Josh Allen struggled last game against the Patriots, because Josh Allen doesn't really go through a long, lengthy stretch. I think the perfect defense to go up against right now is Miami because they're so hurt.
Yeah, 1,010%. Richie, tell TD, and the truth sounds like hate, and to those who hate the truth, go Bills. Just one more win, baby.
TD, where you at? TD,
he's afraid.
I'll remember this Bill Stampede. I'll come back when he comes back because that's what I've been telling him, bro. I'm telling him the truth, and he turns it into hate. Truth hurts sometimes, man. Truth hurts.
Slippy L. And so I hear that Stress T whistling. Go Bills.
That's Stress T, man. Poor TD, man. I do feel for him.
And so I love Richie smirking right along with Dan, LFG. Rich.
You know why? You know why TD's always on you, Richie? Because you're like the most unbiased out of all of us when it just comes to just straight analysis of the teams.
Yeah.
And I think that he knows that, but the fact that you're not taking his side on the fact now he thinks that he's getting up on 3-1. That's why he's always on you.
That's true. I wish he was here to hear that. That's funny
because he knows he'll never get no real take from me, bro. I'm Dolphins hate everything.
Man. It's true, man. And the chat won't even agree, but they'll take it as hate. They forget all the 3 years that led up to this channel, but it's all good. The AFC East Bills champ shirts need a smirk on them. Dan, you going to rep that shirt?
1,000%. 1,000%.
Is it possible Dan and TD stream the game together? No.
Nah, we do it on our individual channels, man. We got some contracts to fulfill on individual basis as well, unfortunately.
They can always like tune into each other's streams, like, share the other person's stream while they're streaming.
Oh yeah, I do that all the time. And so I do that all the time. Like when TD's sad, I go on my stream and I share TD's stream on my stream when he's sad. It's a very popular moment on my live stream.
I'll never forget when the Jets-Dolphins game, TD called me and exposed my number to the world. So, happens.
Oh, how's that going, by the way?
It's okay.
Did you ever change your number?
Yeah, I changed my number.
Oh, you did? Yeah, he did.
No.
He did. Are you still getting calls and text or no?
Nah, man. The text I was getting was wild, bro. I just ignored them all.
Dude.
All from Dolphins fans, too.
A lot of, I don't think there was one, or maybe two, actual, good texts. All the ones were just crazy, bro. I was like,
doesn't shock me.
I was it made me look at Dolphins fan in a completely different way. Not gonna lie.
See, Richie, you didn't want to believe me for years when I told you how disgusting and vile that fan base is, bro.
Man,
I don't make this shit up, man.
Talking trash is part of the sport. I have nothing wrong with that, but it went a little far, and it is what it is.
You don't see behind us. You don't see behind the scenes stuff that Dolphins fans say. When people say, "Why do I act the way I do on Twitter and say the shit that I say?" When if I really were to be very transparent with you and show you some of the shit that I get from Dolphins fans every single day, you'll understand why I am the way I am and why I say the stuff that I say, because this is not like a one-off. This has been like this since the beginning of time. Dolphins fans are vile and disgusting and deviants. They don't know how to act and they don't deserve anything. TD's not in that. See, I don't. When people say, when I say Dolphins fans, I don't put TD and Dudley and no.
It's certain Dolphins fans you're talking about. It's not all of them.
Exactly. There's a certain, every fan base has Patriots fans. I know my
Jets fans got them. Jets fans got them. That's for sure.
Yeah. Jets fans definitely got them too.
We're
toxic.
Oh, well, no, Bills fans, y'all got some toxic ass fans too, bro.
Yeah, we got some toxic ass. Yeah, we got.
If you don't have toxic fans, you're not really a passionate. I mean, the toxicity comes with the passion.
Yeah.
You know, like all we do is want to win, and we'll rip each other to shreds. I mean, there's Jets drama like on Jets Twitter like every other week. We're all trying to throw. It's like crazy. I never get involved. I'm like, if anybody that's in the Jets Twitter world notices, your boy will never be in that drama. I mean, I try at least not to be in it because I don't get. I don't.
Yeah,
like,
Richie, I don't ever see you ever in any Jets drama. There's always Jets drama on Twitter.
There's Jets drama every day, and your boy's never in it, and that's on purpose.
It's Twitter, dude, in general. Like, honestly, man,
It's
like
really
I think
Twitter.
Twitter rivals
It's really
Reddit
Twitter.
for the most toxic place on the internet.
I
think
think Twitter's the most toxic.
It's the most toxic place on the internet, bro. It really, really is.
It's crazy, bro. It is crazy, and the fact that like I hate when I see like my own fan base go after each other, like literally, and then there's memes that come after it, and it's funny. They make jokes out of it, but
there's entire documentaries about the drama on Jets Twitter, bro.
Yeah,
y'all are crazy, bro. Dolphins fans, y'all entire, man. Dolphins Twitter, bro.
TD, now that you're back, I got to bring the super chat back.
Yeah, I love Twitter.
He
says, Richie,
TD's like the Dolphins' number one enemy on Twitter, bro.
Yeah.
They hate TD on Twitter.
And so if y'all were to see like
TD's a master troll,
dude. And so if y'all were to see some of like the private DMs we get, bro, y'all would be fucking going crazy. There's some crazy people out here that take football way too seriously, man. Like I've gotten death threats a couple of times. I've gotten fucking weird shit, dude.
Oh yeah,
weird shit.
That's what comes with being a content creator, Dan.
Yep.
As you know,
it's crazy, bro. Crazy.
I try my best to stay private for that very reason.
Yeah.
I don't, indulge a lot of information.
That's why we appreciate
enough, bro, to pull up. Y'all think I'm playing, bro. I've seen it on YouTube before on any of y'all had a channel. I used to be in the TDC, the trash talking circle, and when I tell you, content creators used to show up to other content creators' houses because they said something bad about their football team. I've seen it, bro. I've seen it.
Yeah, that's wild, man. Wow,
TD, I want to bring this back because you weren't here when we read it. He says, Richie, tell TD the truth sounds like hate to those who hate the truth. And that's what I've been trying to tell you, that you're making it seem like I'm throwing hate at you when I'm just giving you my objective analysis and you're taking it as hate.
Hater.
All right. At least someone else sees it. Kristen became a member. Thank you so much, Kristen. We appreciate that. Miami 7-1 at home, should be 8-0. Titans, shake my head.
True.
Greer is our number one problem. Is that true?
Yep. People don't see it.
But he built the team, though.
Okay.
It's an issue when he's been there since the beginning of the century, and they have never won a playoff game under his tenure, whether he was a GM or not. He literally left right at the beginning of the Patriots dynasty. Like that says something where a person leaves and they become the greatest dynasty of all time, and then he goes to Miami, and that's right when they stop winning, because that was right after they won their last playoff game. Like, it's not a coincidence. I've been telling Dolphins this for years. Y'all got to get Chris Greer that fuck out of there, bro. He is not doing y'all a service at all.
They don't get it.
Miami is like a Chargers game, never a home game. Mass at work, facts. Trust me, bro. Stop the cap. I don't know what this is referring to.
Talking about? I don't know. I know it ain't the 23-year playoff drought. I know that. That's a fact.
This came in an hour ago, so I don't know what we were talking about then.
Who knows?
Hit him up, Master. Biggie Finn's talk just got shot.
It's a good one.
Tyson called Allen a freight train, gave me the chills.
And a raging boner. My goddamn. Let's go, dude. Yo, you're my people, man. Yo, you're my people.
Rich, shout out to you, bro. I love your name. You know that like most of the people in my life call me Rich now?
Really?
But my name on like in the media and in this space is Richie.
So most people call me Danny. Yeah.
And then my family calls me my full name, which we don't need to talk about, but it's okay.
Dick.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do they really call you that, Rich? You're lying, bro.
No, just people in high school to tease me and shit with that, which I'd never. People tried to get under my skin calling me that, and it literally didn't faze me. I'm like, bro, like, I don't give a fuck. Like what? plain wings and use the bomb beyond insanity. Is this for the challenge?
Yeah. Do you ever watch the show Hot Ones? There's this thing called the bomb, bro. We need to get the bomb to y'all and put them on the wings. That way we know they're legitimately hot. That's what we're gonna do. Whoever loses this bet, I'm gonna order from Amazon and ship it to your house. It's the bomb. It's from the Hot Ones challenge with all the celebrities and shit. And you can order whatever wings you want, bro. But we want to see the bomb. You open up that and put it on the wings and eat it. I think that's that's better than just ordering spicy wings.
It's true.
Y'all changing the bet. Changing the bet.
We ain't changing the
Same bet.
bro.
We're just adding the rules.
Exactly.
You're eating your chicken wings that are spicy hot if you lose.
Why would you worry about it, TD? You think you're winning anyway. You won't have to worry about it.
I'm trying to look out for my boy Dan, man.
And you know what? I think it's unfair to do this now since we know the loser of the division, which is the New England Patriots, but we should start doing some punishments for the last place in the division as well in the future.
I like that.
And I think it's unfair to like throw that at Tyson now since we didn't agree on one before the season.
I don't.
Wait, what is it?
No, I said we should start doing like punishments for the team that finishes last in the division. But like we didn't agree on one before the season.
No, bro. Bro, this season's enough punishment for me, bro. I don't know what y'all want from me, man. I've dealt with my punishment.
And you ate that tuna once. That can.
Don't remind me.
Yeah, don't remind me, bro.
I just saw both of you guys get queasy. And I saw Oh, that's hilarious. Reaper wings, wild wing. Eat those. I ate 10. Oh, God. Yeah. We got people bringing their recommendations now. Can we get TD hiding behind a chair on a T-shirt? That's a good one.
Oh, dude.
Anybody have like a high quality photo of that they could send us?
So there's about to be a sad, like with the TD line, like once the Dolphins lose on Sunday. We will drop an exclusive line called Sad TD, and we will get a bunch of really cool merch of TD being sad on the T-shirts.
Everyone knows deep down how it's going to end on Sunday.
Yep.
This is from NFL Refs fan.
Hey.
Who the hell is a refs fan?
He's a fan. He watches the NFL because of the refs.
Go team.
Can you imagine somebody actually being an NFL refs fan that just watches the games for the refs and hopes for like the worst calls and cheers on every time there's a bad call?
Oh my gosh.
And so is there an NFL refs jersey for sale? Let me see.
Probably for a costume.
That would be a hell of a channel to start, being a fan of just the refs.
Yeah, right? NFL Refs Media. I'll start it up. Jersey Dolphins, the great member of the channel, has been here, I believe, since like day number 1 of the channel. Fins up no matter what. TD owned all 3 of you this season. Fact. Miami on top, and this has been on top of the AFC East. I mean, I'm sorry to just burst your bubble here, but TD did not own Dan Mitchell until this Sunday. So Dan Mitchell can own TD after this Sunday because that only will he potentially win the division with the win, but he'd be sweeping the Miami Dolphins.
Last laugh.
Oh my
The last laugh.
Ridiculous.
I mean, it's just facts, bro. It's just what.
Dude. So they do sell an NFL referee jersey, which is pretty fucking hysterical.
Probably just for like people to buy them and be like, look, you know what I'm saying? Like
For Halloween.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
For Halloween, but I do want one. That is pretty funny.
That
Everybody
would be
hit that thumbs up button.
Though.
We got 700 people watching, 550 people that like the video. Hit that like button. I thought this would be a record-breaking show, Dan. We are disappointed.
Dude, me too, man.
How many votes? How many votes?
It's just still a lot of Dolphins fans, I think, that are ashamed.
551 likes. We should get to 700 likes right now, guys. Hit that like button, please. If you're enjoying the show here, we do appreciate you guys. You guys ready for some Patreon members?
Let's do it. In. Oh, my popcorn. Andy.
What's up, Andy? You're live.
What's going on?
So, Andy, when did you become a Dolphin fan?
Like always. Finally healthy. Thank God.
Good to hear that, Andy.
Fan. Buffalo's winning the division.
Your avatar, your name says it.
I'll be No, the real AFC's champions will be the Buffalo Bills, like they have been the last 3 years. You're gonna choke like you always do. You're gonna be hiding behind the chair like you did a couple weeks ago. I can already see Tyson's video. It's gonna be Miami gonna win no matter what, and then it's gonna flash the TD hiding behind the chair.
Bro, I'm not.
I'm looking forward to that TD sad merch.
Yo, dude, it's the TD sad merch line, bro. It's coming out. Get ready.
Y'all don't
it's
know.
gonna be sick, man. Me and Tyson.
I need the first one off the press. I want TD to sign it.
TD sad merch line, dude. Holy shit.
TD, you got to have some. You have work to do. You got to sign some of these.
You don't know what's coming, Andy.
Oh gosh.
You tell your wife she better start brewing that tea so you can IV it into your veins because you're gonna need it this Sunday.
Oh,
yeah, I love it.
Y'all gonna need it.
He's back, dude. He's bought in. He's bought in to the greatest story ever told.
Yeah, this is the same guy 6 weeks ago that quit on his team.
Hey, listen. Both Andy
I did not quit. I just said I was angry at them for our head coach doing the shit he was doing.
You said it was.
I never quit. The words "I quit" come out of my mouth. No, they did not.
You said it was over.
No, we didn't.
And you said it was over last week when you lost to the Ravens, but here you are with a tiara on your goddamn head.
I ain't say it was over. It's never over with the Dolphins. We're in it. Y'all not.
No, it's always over with the Dolphins because we always know what the finish is going to be.
Yeah, we'll see this.
You losing. As long as 17's on that field, I know the Dolphins are guaranteed a loss.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Hey, listen. So it's our quarterback has won 5 AFC Players of the Week against the Dolphins, and I'm pretty sure he's only.
Here comes number 6.
Here comes number 6.
Lies.
In fact, this he'll have such a good game. They're gonna give him the MVP this week because he's gonna lead the league in touchdowns and probably pass for 4 touchdowns and run for 2. They're going to be like, oh, shit. Yeah, and he's the leader in touchdowns this year? Yeah, we don't have to give him the MVP. And then next year, opening week, when we're getting our Super Bowl rings, we're going to have the Bills party in Buffalo on Thursday night. And TD going to be there. And I'm going to put my arm around him and say, I told you so.
Bro, you just mentioned the Bills and Super Bowl. All credibility lost.
And you mentioned the Bills or the Dolphins in a fucking playoff win, so don't get me started.
Bro, at least we've been to the playoffs.
Miami can't win a playoff game until Buffalo wins a Super Bowl. I put that curse on you a long time ago.
Well, it's about to be lifted. It never worked.
Yeah,
you'll see this
lifted. Have fun at the Arrowhead Invitational next week.
Wow.
Have fun with Mahomes in the playoffs when the refs are giving every call because Taylor Swift's there. Because you know you can't beat her. Buffalo can beat Taylor Swift in Kansas City, but you can't.
We're in first place.
I'm surprised TD even showed up here. He knows he was. I'm surprised he's not hiding, but he'll probably hide next week.
Andy, I feel bad for you, bro.
Why?
I feel bad for you, Andy, because you're a victim of Dan Mitchell, believing this greatest story ever told that he's been lying to all his fans with. At the end of the day, listen, it's going to end. Listen, it's going to end on a cliffhanger at the end of the day. Bills fans, you're not beating the Dolphins. I know that they gave y'all some hope, but at the end of the day, it's not happening, bro. It's not. And y'all know it. That's why you're nervous. That's why you're piling on me, jumping on me.
Hey.
What's up?
Doing fantastic. I was going over a cold on New Year's Eve, but feeling a whole lot better now.
Me too.
Better now. So,
I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah,
me too, LaSalle. Me too.
And I just want to first start off with TD because TD, I went on his therapy session. I know you're trying to get me off because he was like, I only want to talk to Dolphin fans.
That's right. No enemies.
I
don't find that funny.
I was just like, because I knew that you were not going to win against the Ravens because the Ravens, like the Bills, they had something to play for. They like I told you, they had that game circled on their calendar and said if there is a team that we're going to demolish this year, it's gonna be that team, because you beating them the way that you beat them last year left a bitter taste in their mouths, and they wanted that bitter taste gone, and they went out there and did it. And I'm now hearing that, oh, there's no chance, but but there is, because the Bills and the Ravens are in there kind of the same way. They right now circled that date, circled it, and are like, we are winning this game. If we are not gonna lose this game, because they're coming over there with a fury right now, and we already saw what happens when a team has like a pile of like fury, like a fuel in their heart. When another team has it, and what do you guys do? You curl up into a ball and just take your beating. You just curl up into a ball and take your beating. Just like the Ravens. Yes.
So, let me ask you, why is it that the Dolphins can't be the team with the fury right now after getting beat by Baltimore like that?
Because you guys been getting beat like that, and you continue to lose like that. That's why. And you guys are pretty injured. And you said on Monday you were contemplating, should we rest our starters? Should we rest them? Like, I know, so you're telling me that you guys are now building the Fire and Fury after 2 days after you're saying that you were going to rest your starters? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because that doesn't happen.
I just thought about it because the Bills are trash and it ain't even that serious to worry about them in the playoffs. But we're going to play to eliminate them, Lacelle. Don't worry, we'll get them out of there.
Jose with the super chat. TD, how does it feel to be a fan of the playoff team in the East? Gotta say it feels nice.
Yeah, man. Not everybody can say that either. And that's the funny thing.
And to act like you've been there before. Oh, wait.
Oh, we've been here. We came last year, but it's going to be a different result this year.
Mm-hmm.
Dan, you're not even getting back in. So who are you to talk?
Hey, man.
Here come delusion.
Delusion's been here the whole show, and it's you.
Come delusion.
However, let's break this down Barney style for TD, just so he's clear on whatever everything goes on, right? Because it is Izzy season, right? The Dolphins can't play mobile quarterbacks. They can't play mobile quarterbacks. They played Josh Allen, they got destroyed 48-20. They played Lamar Jackson, got destroyed 49-19, and then Tyler Huntley went in there and threw a touchdown pass just to add insult to injury. They played Jalen Hurts, got smoked. They played Patrick Mahomes, got dusted off. And then the rookie mobile quarterback that they played this year on Tennessee, Will Levis, needed 3 minutes to come back and fuck y'all up for some reason. I'm not sure how this happens, but y'all can't play mobile quarterbacks, and Vic Fangio sucks against mobile quarterbacks. This is a thing. It's always been a thing. Matter of fact, Vic Fangio against Josh Allen, no wins. Jalen Ramsey against Josh Allen, no wins. The Dolphins against Josh Allen, 2 wins out of 12 games. Sorry, it's not going to happen. It's not. You're missing too many pieces to even try. It's over already. It's over already. Then you're going to see Mahomes round 1 and a mobile quarterback again that you already saw and he already beat y'all. Even though he's having a down season, he still beat y'all. He didn't beat us. So there's this thing about the Bills. They say they play down the competition. No. It's the Bills play to competition. So we play up and down the competition. We played the Eagles, went to overtime against the Eagles. Y'all got beat 31-17. We played the Chiefs, we beat them. We played the Dolphins, we beat them. We played the Cowboys, we smoked them. You guys edged by. Okay? And then we played down to the Chargers. We played down to the Patriots. But there were some bad teams in there that we smoked, like the Commanders and the Raiders. So playing down isn't a guarantee, but playing up has been. We're not just going to play up this week. We're going to destroy the Dolphins. They're going to limp into the playoffs. They're going to get smoked again in the first round. You know all these things are true. You're just trying to hype yourself up. But what you're really doing is setting yourself up for disappointment. You're setting yourself up for hurt. Brother, I don't want you to hurt.
I want you to be happy. Not with football, but with yourself. But you can't be happy with yourself when you're saying these things, and you come up wrong every year. This is just the way it goes. The Bills win out in December and January, and the Dolphins crumble, limp into the playoffs, and then get destroyed by somebody. Or, last year they just lost to us, but it's fine. They still lost, took the L. But it is what it is. And last year, Skylar Thompson didn't play any worse than Tua did against us. He didn't. Tua didn't play great against us last year. Tyreek Hill didn't play great against us. Tyreek Hill had 1 touchdown last year against the Bills in 3 games, and it was from Skylar Thompson. It was from Skylar. He got shut down every time, and you don't even have a Waddle now to back him up. Because when Tyreek was getting shut down by the Bills, Waddle lit us up for 100 yards both games. He's not there. This game is a wrap. Put a condom on it and fuck it, because it's over. It's over.
I like that one.
Y'all are going home to then go on the road and then go back home and stay home. That's the way it is. It sucks to be you. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Go Bills. Time to dominate. The playoff pants have been on for 4 weeks. We've won all 4 weeks, and you've said we're going to win those games, and you were right. I'll give you that. You were right about us winning. But you were also wrong about this game not meeting the division, and it does. And you're going to be wrong about y'all winning the division because we're about to snatch it from under your plate. You guys have been winning the division since week 5. Right? We took the division over in week 4. The next week, you guys took it back and haven't lost it since. You're about to lose it again, and it's going to be final.
Izzy, aren't you aware that we're not allowed to remind TD of where he's wrong? Like, we're not allowed to do that. We're only allowed to celebrate when he's right. Like, don't ever do that again, Izzy. Because what you just did is not.
How you gonna foresee me and say I'm wrong? No, I'm not.
No. He was not foreseeing. He's talking about all the stuff you were wrong about. Because you were wrong about. You said that we would never be in the situation that we're in right now, that the Bills even have a chance to win the division. You said that word for word many times. Many times you said that the Bills will never even have a chance to win the division at this stage, that you guys will have it locked up.
Dude,
see, you just like to run victory laps around what you're right and just forget about all the crap that you say that's completely incorrect. Just saying.
You're wrong.
And I'm not perfect either. I'm not right on everything I say, but at least
Dude, he was cooking. At
least be humble when you're wrong.
Richie, we're winning
my
the division.
favorite line
That's
was
the only thing I need to be right about.
My favorite line was, make sure you put a condom on it and fuck it because it's over. I like that.
I knew you liked that, Dan.
Hey, Glenn.
Hey there.
What's up, Glenn?
Hey, Tyson. First of all, you are right. Man, I don't know what happened to the Dolphin fans and stuff that actually live down there. But, man, it used to be. And I think what happened is when they used to play in the Orange Bowl, man, that place was rocking every time they had a home game. I mean, they used to have to shut games down because they were so loud. But that's beside the point.
Glenn, on that point, Glenn, though, you are right. I thought Dan was trolling, but I looked it up. They do project 52% of the fans to be Bills fans.
Oh, I do too. It's crazy. When I grew up and used to go to the games, man, it was all Dolphin fans. Of course, you didn't have no Buffalo or New England or Jets fans because nobody followed losing teams. But that's beside the point. Hey, Dan, now how many games has Bills won in a row?
4. 4.
4 games in a row. Can you tell me the juggernauts that they beat?
The Cowboys by a significant amount. The defending Super Bowl champions.
So the Super Bowl champions has been playing like shit that just lost to Arizona, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh, so you're talking about last year's team, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
best quarterback in the league.
You didn't play last year's team, though, did you?
Glenn, we're gonna beat you on Sunday.
So you played 4. You've been playing the 4 scrubs that we've been playing, and then New England couldn't do nothing but hand it to you on the platter. I mean, 4 turnovers.
So they've been playing top 5 defense past 5 games.
Yeah, we have been playing really
Turn
good
the ball
defense.
over 4 times, you're supposed to get 50 points.
Mhm.
Turn the ball over. And here's what's going to happen. Miami don't jump out on them. Of course, Josh Allen don't come back, but then Josh Allen don't throw that interception that pretty much seals the deal. You almost guarantee you didn't put a interception down, did you, on that sleeper bet, did you?
Not happening this week.
Oh shit. That's guaranteed. That's guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
That's guaranteed, that interception. And he don't do it. He does it every time. I mean, you guys had New England beat by plenty, and then of course he throws the interception to help them get back in the game. Of course he do that. But no, I don't know what's going to happen. But you know what? I do know that Miami's going to win, and it would suck if Buffalo didn't even make the playoffs. That's the greatest story ever told.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Damn, the hype is real right now, boys. The hype is real.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait. This is going to be
Hey, man, I'll be lying if I can't admit that I'm jealous.
Dude.
The
At
world.
least I can admit when I'm down
game.
bad.
The world is going to be watching this game. It's the last game of the season.
This is the world.
The regular season.
Everybody.
World, bro.
So there ain't no hiding in this game, bro. You play like doo-doo, you're going to get exposed in front of the world. And this is going to have a lasting impact on people's minds when it comes to both Josh Allen and Tua.
I agree.
Bruh, stop calling me Miami Dolphins. Bunch of scammers, man.
What up,
Frauds.
Miami Dolphins?
Bunch of scammers, bro. Dude, it's 2024, and the only good team you've beaten was the Dallas Cowboys, who choke in the playoffs every year, just like you do, bro. Like, bro, it's over. Like, honestly, when it was 28-13 at halftime, was any of us surprised? Like, honestly, I wasn't surprised at all. I knew that the Dolphins would get their ass beat, and like it was even bad, bro. Like, Bradley Chubb got injured in the last 2 minutes. Like, bro, the Dolphins are down bad. Like, it's over. Like, the Bills are easily gonna win this game, and it's just crazy because the Bills were
Jimmy
behind the
Hater,
Dolphins for the entire season. And on the last day of the season, you're just gonna lose it to the Bills? Like, are you kidding me?
So this was actually planned. And this was planned because we wanted to figure out a different way to rip their hearts out of their chest. And we will succeed on Sunday.
Crazy how they didn't see it coming. I mean,
Crazy.
of course the Dolphins are gonna collapse. It's December,
Yeah,
and it's January now, bro. And you know they've never won a game in playoff January, so you already know they're gonna lose this bitch, bro. It's just crazy, bro. Like, it's over. Like Dolphins fans in the middle of the season, the entire season would talk about number 1 seed, first round bye, gonna be playing in Miami all the way to the Super Bowl and the AFC Championship in Miami. Then you went from the number 1 seed to the division leaders, and now you're gonna be the wild card. Like, it's just crazy
I
how
get it,
things
man.
change like that, bro.
Y'all are really bitter, man. Y'all are really bitter that we're out there and we're taking the lead over everybody, and y'all just can't stand it. Now we got Jets fans coming in trying to give their 2 cents about how the Dolphins are frauds. The Bills are frauds. I mean, come on, man. Y'all, man, boy, y'all, we really got y'all mad. Y'all really mad at Dolphin fans, and we're going to take it home, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
That's what you took away from that?
Nothing, Richie. Nothing.
That's interesting, bro. That's what the guy took away from it. Rich! Dan, beers on me. Doc Sullivan's.
Thank you, sir. Looking forward to it.
Rish.
As a Ravens fan, this shit just funny as fuck to me.
That's Tyson's thing. Appreciate that, bro. You completely dismantled. No, we're not going to go there.
Here you go.
And as a refs fan, I don't care who wins. I just root for the refs to decide every game. We just dominated the Dallas-Detroit game.
That is true. The refs go all the way every year. I mean, this guy might be on something.
They decided the Super Bowl last year too.
The refs are undefeated.
But how does he feel though? The refs got held accountable. Didn't that crew get
That is true.
demoted or something? They're not going to be in the playoffs.
No,
It's pretty
I
bad.
can't remember the name of the referee, but no, that fool ain't refereeing no playoff games, bro. I can't believe, bro. That call is it was so bad, bro, that I just can't like these referees need to hold press conferences after every single game, just like how coaches do their pressers and players do it.
I
I
agree.
think there needs to be a rule in place where referees have to answer questions from the media, asking them, why did you call this? Why was this called? Because it's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous, man. It's
Still
it's
ain't
bad
gonna
for
change.
the products. That's another thing. People don't understand. This is bad for the product, bro.
Jose, Bill's about to get blown out.
Thank you. Jose know what time it is.
You about to be very disappointed. It's a Tua revenge game. Finally get to knock out that trash can called Josh Allen out of a playoff contention just like they did. Bro, listen, 85% of Josh Allen's the AFC Player of the Week awards have come from the Dolphins. Nobody has the right in this Dolphins fan group to ever call him trash.
You're going to keep on going to that damn
team. He has his best numbers against your team, bro. And so, like, have you ever seen that meme where, like, there's, like, this kid, like, leaning back in a chair playing video games, but then, like, he leans forward, like, afterwards? That's Josh Allen against the Dolphins, bro. He literally plays his best ball against your team. The Bills will destroy Miami. The greatest story ever told. William, thank you.
Oh, my gosh.
Glenn is wrong. Philly lost Arizona. KC didn't play Arizona.
I'll tell you much thing, bro. Fuck the Eagles, bro. They fucked up my parlay, bro. I was about to win like $3,000, bro. And then that's why, listen, I'm going to give y'all a tip. Whenever you do NFL parlays, try not to include the team that's like minus 400 and above, bro. Because they will break your heart every single week.
They will break your heart.
So when you do these parlays, stick to the minus 210, minus 110 money lines, bro. Don't go to don't be like, oh, well, there's no way they could lose to the Cardinals. It'll fuck up your 15 leg parlay, bro, and you'll be sick for a month. Don't do it.
Izzy Buff had no turnovers versus Miami last game, 0. We'll see if that continues. And then Jimmy Casket with the final super chat of the show, unless someone sends one in before we end it. Jets will have a better season than the Dolphins. Dolphins and Jets will win the same amount of playoff games this season while we get a higher draft pick.
Oh, my gosh.
Damn.
Let him know, Jimmy.
Finding a way to make the Jets relevant.
Look at that.
Was that the last one?
Yeah. That is the last one.
Okay. I do want to say something since we are playing the Jets, and I do want to give a shout out to the New York Jets, man. They're not the Jets as a franchise, bro, but they're content creators here on YouTube. I've been watching Let's Talk Jets Radio. I listened to Green Bean and Ryan on the show. Was it yesterday, bro? And when I tell you, man, out of all the fan bases, and I hate the Jets with a passion, bro, but when I tell you, bro, Richie, your fan base is fucking hilarious, bro. Bro, I be dying every time I listen to them. The Jets have the best content creators on YouTube. They do. Out of any team I follow, bro, the Jets are the most entertaining, the most loyal. The only I'm actually really, really jealous because I really, really wish that the Patriots fans, but I've come to the conclusion why Patriots content creators they really don't exist. It's because they all listen to fucking radio, bro. That's what they do. They listen to radio, and that's all they do. They don't listen. They don't watch YouTube. So I'm going to make it my mission this offseason to try to bring some content creation. Me and Global and Babs as well. We're all going to team up, and we're going to try to make the Patriots fan base better because the representation has been very poor. It's actually really disgusting because we didn't have no problem with representation during the dynasty years, bro. We were out there, but I got to give the Jets fans a lot of credit because they have literally not made the playoffs, but their content creation on this platform and on Twitter, bro, they out here, they represent. So I just want to give my shout out because I know what it feels like, you know what I'm saying, to be on top. And the fact that they have never been on top, Richie, really, and they're as passionate as that fan base is, they really do deserve something to happen for them next season. So I'm not rooting for them going forward, but as far as content creators go, bro, y'all really do deserve better. And I can spot talent. And when I tell you, bro, the Jets fans on YouTube go hard, bro. They really do. You guys should be very, very thankful about that.
I appreciate that, man, because I always say that, and it sounds like I'm biased, but when I'm speaking to my Jets faithful on my own shows, I'm just like, yo, what we have is special. And I always try to bring everybody together and I'm going to start planning that now. One of my favorite things to do every year is at the end of the season is bring every single Jets content creator onto one show so we can all be together because there's so many of us. I mean, there's so many of us. It's I feel like if I listed everybody, I'd leave some people off because there's so many excellent creators and it's very diverse. And you hit it on the nail, man. We're passionate, we're loyal, and we don't stop. We haven't seen the playoffs. This is the 4th straight year or the 5th straight year of me covering the Jets without a winning season, without playoffs, and I will not stop. So Tyson, thank you for showing us some support.
It's not just that, bro. It's the quality of videos and live streams y'all do, bro. It'd be I'll be watching ESPN, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't know how y'all do it, but I gotta give a shout out to y'all because I don't see that even from the Giants content creation people on YouTube. It's honestly just the Jets.
And that's another thing when people say, yeah, it's because it's New York, and I'm like, the Giants though. I mean, they got a couple big ones, but there's the difference is I feel like the Jets just, I don't know, the pain. They have 2 Super Bowls, the Giants fan base. So, I don't know. The Jets fans are just waiting for that. And we thought that this was going to be our year. And obviously, it blew up in our face. So, I appreciate you, Tyson, showing the Jets fans some love.
Dan, too, bro. Dan, bro, you're putting, bro, I've been watching you, man. You've been growing, bro.
Dan working.
Bro.
Thanks, man.
Dan out here putting out that work. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to Dan, bro. But he's out here going every day. I see a clip of Dan on Twitter, bro, fucking trolling Dolphins fans. You know what I'm saying? And there's not a lot of Bills content creators outside of really Dan and Rico and Dan, bro. But Dan, really, bro, you putting in that work too. And like I said, TD and even the Dolphins content creator community, bro, they've been really doing their thing. I've been seeing a lot. TD, you know what I'm saying? I remember when TD first started his channel, how I used to troll him and to see, how his channel has evolved and everything like that with Dougie, Do Wrong, and a lot of other Dolphins creators, bro. Y'all got a large ass fucking community too. You know what I'm saying?
It's
so I just want to give every once of y'all, a huge shout out, man. I like it that you guys are really, really passionate about your teams. I just wish that, the Patriots fans can look at that. And I know I got to do better myself, and I will. But I just hope that Patriots fans can see that and be like, man, I know we down right now, bro, but that's no excuse not to be repping your squad, bro.
Well, much love to you. We appreciate that.
Dude. Thank you. Damn, bro.
Hey, listen, man, I'll be watching y'all, man. Y'all giving me ideas of,
I know.
Yeah, TD, no, bro. I'm I know what I'm going to be doing this off season. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that y'all do a lot of stuff during the off season, and I'm going to do my best to participate in everything now. You know what I'm saying?
And shout out to Master at Work. I'm in every mention of his on Twitter of TD. You condone this behavior. Y'all leave me alone. God, leave me alone. Oh my gosh, man. Boy, they be attacking me all in my DMs. TD, I can't watch you no more because, man, get off of my timeline messing with me about somebody else.
I'm giving you clout, bro. We giving you more clicks, bro. This is good. Haters, the more haters you have, the more people watching your stuff. That's what people don't understand. That's why Dan is out here trolling people. Y'all keep giving Dan all these clicks for, bro. He knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? I know. Why do you think I always talk about the Dolphins on Twitter, bro? I know what gets the engagement. Your fan base is gullible. This is what happens when you're a gullible fan base.
Yes.
Wow.
But I will say this.
It's been an elite Twitter strategy.
Twitter strategy. Dan, a lot of people, I'm starting to realize we actually do have some haters over here at Roundtable Sports, man. There are some people that when they look at what we're doing and what we're building and how successful it's been, they are really mad about it. And it's starting to show up.
What about that one fucking that one kid that always tweets once a month and he's just like, I can't believe these Roundtable guys got a following, man. They're terrible.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Honestly, that's why no one watches you guys. Nobody cares.
Yeah. When they see and then when you show them the analytics, they ain't got shit to say.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't believe people listen to you. Oh my god!
I'm gonna tell you what it is, bro. Because as much as I hate the Dolphins, is like this is what it is, bro. Dolphins fans, for some reason, they are upset at TD because they didn't come up with this at the beginning. Like TD was here right when the Dolphins right that during that trash season when they were but tanking. And a lot of Dolphins fans are really upset that they didn't do it themselves. And now TD's grown this massive following. Douglas grown this massive following, and it's breeding. Like, how are you going to hate your own fans within your own fan base? There's no Patriots fan that I'm aware of, at least, that hates me because of the content, during my content creation. Like, we don't, like, you shouldn't be hating anybody within your own fan base. Yes, they have different opinions. Everybody's allowed to have a different opinion. I don't like people in my fan base because they want us to win. But at the end of the day, you should be able to support your own community, your own fan base, because all it does, all it does is bolster you as well, bro. If you're positive, positivity is way more powerful than negativity within a fan base. And this jealous shit, it's got to end eventually, bro.
But some people will build their
and I tell you, TD's not going to go anywhere. If anything, it's just going to fuel him to troll y'all even more.
Some of them built their platforms though off of the jealousy and the hate.
Yeah,
I noticed that. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so
what I try to tell myself is that, like, if somebody within your own fan base hates you, it's like you just serve as a constant reminder of the fact that they never made the jump themselves, and that infuriates them, and they're pissed off that somebody they're watching had the balls to do it and they didn't. That's what I tell myself.
Yep.
And it's not too late. Y'all can still become who you want, who you're jealous of. No one's stopping anybody from making content. Everybody could be a content creator. The question is, do you have the personality to back it up for people to watch you? Are you entertaining enough? That's the question. And the fact is, all four of us here are entertaining enough to have garnered an audience. We all started from scratch, bro.
Yep.
We were all going on each other's channels.
From the gutter.
You know we were nobodies at the beginning, bro. All of us were nobodies.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now look at everybody on here, man. Look at Dan. Look at Richie. Richie, bro. Richie had like, how many subs did you have? Like 2,000 at one point when we first started?
I think it was like 4.5.
Something like that, bro. Now Richie's over 20,000 subscribers. Dan's over 20,000 subscribers. TD's almost at like 26,000. Like, it's crazy to me, bro. And you know what it is? It's hard work, bro. Because I've seen the firsthand behind the scenes, bro. These dudes work at their craft. They're not lazy. They don't make any excuses. They just drop content and they're entertaining. And some people just can't do that.
I mean, can you stick in there? You know, a lot of people have tried and they're mad that they couldn't stick in at you because you did. A lot of people, they start their channels and they got 4 people watching and instantly they're like disappointed. Love on those 4 people. Have a conversation with those 4 people and keep going.
Dude, as far as content creation is concerned, man, if you literally expect you to blow up overnight any day of the week, then you're gonna fucking fail. You need to accept the fact that you're gonna eat shit. You are going to eat shit for 3 or 4 years. No one's gonna know who you are. But then it just takes that one. I have I have a hard time sympathizing with people that try this whole YouTube thing out for a year and then give up. I have zero sympathy for them because all of us spent years being nobodies until one fucking video.
Yep, exactly.
That's one thing I always say.
My wife just told me yesterday, literally, I remember how excited you were about 19 subscribers. And then now look at all the look at all the opportunities and things that are coming your way. It's like unreal.
Stupid,
man. And I've seen it happen. Mr. Bad Dog 7676, who's a Giants fan who was in a trash talking circle with me, bro. He never blew up. He had like 1,000 subscribers for like years and years. And then all of a sudden, he started working at it. Entertainment. Man has over 100,000 subscribers now. She got sports. I don't know if you guys know who that girl is, but bro, she had like maybe 4,000 subscribers. And bro, she's up there with 100,000 now. Another Giants fan. So bro, I'm telling you, I've seen YouTubers start really, really small when I knew them. And now they're like big, urinating tree. People know I known Urinating Tree when he first started. And now look at Urinating Tree, almost 1 million subscribers, bro. And I've talked to Urinating Tree, and you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of stuff that he did, I tried to copy him and try to see what I could do better in my videos. And that's how I kind of styled my style off of him. So like I said, man, there's so many YouTubers that I've known that they always said, I don't think I'm ever going to make it. And then before you know it, years go down the line and they've made it. So don't ever give up, man.
Yeah. And my favorite, please, haters, stop saying this because you look like an idiot when you say it. Get a real job. Stop saying that. You have no idea.
Dude.
Yeah, that's the number one comeback for me.
If y'all like, and this is not
I don't even get into it. I don't even get into it, but stop saying
off
that.
pompous, but like, trust me, if you understood what comes into this,
I
would not suggest we get a real job.
It's hard to rebuttal it without seeming like you're stunting on somebody.
Like you're an asshole, like you're trying to stunt on somebody.
100%. I got people even from my college who are like, doesn't understand what I do. And they're like, bro, you don't have a job. I'm like, I do have a job. I create my own work. And I try to break it down to him. And then like, I can't break it down without actually breaking it down in like a way for him to understand it. And I'm just like, forget it. I don't need to explain it to you, I guess. I mean, it's what I've been dealing with because I'm young. Like I graduated college and
show him your
never
bank account next time.
I mean,
yeah, just show him your bank account. Just be like,
listen, man. I don't know. It's just it is true though, because I've been dealing with that too. Even people in my own family don't understand it. Like, what do you mean? Like, who are you working for? What? I'm like, myself.
And I get it when you first start out, man. All that work you do, we don't. When we all first started out, none of y'all could tell me all that hard work you did was paying off.
Oh
no, I mean, if you did the math, you were making 25 cents an hour when you first started. But as you stick with it, man, you get shocked every year. That's all I'm gonna say. You're shocked every year, and it's a blessing, man.
And it's hilarious. Bro. I see people in the chat always hating on me and shit. Talking about master at bro. Y'all have no clue what I do for a living, bro. And the shit that and some of the companies I've worked for, and some of the people say, how are you so good at video editing? Trust me, I'm not gonna dox myself on here, bro. But y'all have no clue what I do on my off time. And some of the shit that I've done and some of the projects that I've been involved with, some of your favorite TV shows that I'm never going to like dox myself on here, but people that really know me behind the scenes, bro. Yeah, man, that shit y'all think that shit gets to me, dog? Y'all don't know how I live in my life,
And so and so sometimes or whatever too, like some people are just like, oh yeah, like this whole like money thing from like content creation, like I just don't understand it. I was like, okay, like I want you to put yourself into a major company and their marketing department. How much is like tens of millions of views per year worth to you? Think of it that way. You know what I'm saying, dude? Holy shit. Think of TV. And so you see a commercial, right?
Super Bowl commercial.
You see a Super Bowl commercial. You see how much companies are willing to pay for a shout out on a damn channel.
The Super Bowl. What was y'all remember when I was in that Super Bowl commercial?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And they used 1 second of my video.
It was the one where you reacted to the Miami Miracle. It was the Miami Miracle. And I remember CBS. I remember watching the CBS and they went to TD's house and bro, that shit was awesome, bro.
That was separate.
Did you get compensated for that?
Which one? CBS or the Super Bowl? Well, both of them.
The Super Bowl.
But the Super Bowl, they contacted me. We're with the marketing company that the Super Bowl hire. We're making it this and that. We like to use this 5 seconds of your clip. We're only going to use 1 second of it, but we need this 5 seconds. We just we don't have much of a budget, but we want to compensate you $2,500.
Dude,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
How fast you need it? Like 1 second, that's it,
dude. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but we need to be able to use it for 6 months for promotion and stuff. They only use it for the Super Bowl commercial, stuff like that. People don't understand. 1 second of a clip. So
yeah. Hey, now that I think about it, they used my likelihood on NFL films and roasted me. I ain't getting no money from the NFL. I'm just kidding.
They didn't contact you and ask you to use it.
No, they did. I said yes, but they didn't ask.
The Dolphins used mine too, and They were tripping with my media credentials. So I was like, I don't know about that. And then they're gonna come back saying, well, we got tickets for you, we got this, we got that. So I'm like, all right.
So the moral so the moral of the story is that we're not flexing on you. We're just trying to inspire maybe some of you that have thought about it. And trust me, my friend, all right? If you make it like as a content creator, and even at our sizes, like individually, trust me, getting a real job would be a downgrade. That's all I'm saying. And the reason we don't have real jobs is because real jobs don't pay enough.
And we're owners.
Some do.
Yeah, some do. Some definitely do.
No, yeah,
Some definitely do. But
I mean, I got a real job. I got a real job too. So people saying it like, I got a job.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. It's just the people that come at us trying to tell us to get a real job. It makes absolutely, you have no idea what anybody's dealing with in their life or their situation. You know, at the end of the day, there are some people that are well off, have millions in the bank, and just live their life. You'd be like, get a job. You don't know how well that person is. Maybe they could relax all day, every day in their life because they just got it like that. It's the most ridiculous thing someone can say, but those are typically the haters. It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, if someone says that to me, it's like I work. It's not like I don't sit in my ass. And it's work. It's just the difference is it's very simple. It's just on my own time. That's the only difference I would say. Just like I create my own hours. So it's like when someone says to me, "Get a real job," it's like I literally have one. It's like I have a real job. There it is. There's my job right there in your face.
And working more than 8 hours a day in most cases.
Yeah, it feels like I haven't had an off day, which I want to talk to you guys. If I can get a couple weeks off.
No off day.
Okay. I'm overworking. We are overworking. And I need to, but I'm not taking my foot off the gas, baby. All gas, no break. Come on now.
Yes.
All right. We got to get out of here. I got a Knicks game to recap tonight. See what
breaking news. Josh Allen is on the Epstein list.
So Jets will have a better season than the Dolphins. Jets will win. We already read that one. David, I can't wait for the Jimmy, Izzy, and LaSalle and to half apologize right to you, TD, saying, well, the Finns won, but ain't going to win a playoff game. What will they say next? Love that. Rich, so glad I found you guys. Best 3 hours of my week. Rich, you're the man, bro. Welcome in, baby. And so I want to go on the live call in after the Bills win. Yes, Russian reactions and reviews. We will allow you to. By the way, she has a great YouTube channel as well. She's like just about to hit 100,000 subscribers as well.
Nice.
So definitely go ahead and show her some love.
Was she a Bills fan?
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Working on my channel for 3 years. It's a lot of work.
Yes.
And I know that you're probably doing very well. Congratulations. That's awesome. LaSalle came in afterwards and says, I like urinating Tree. We should have him in on 3 and Out. In the offseason, man, he'd be expensive.
I know him, so I'll see what we can do. Yeah,
I would love to have him
like I said, I've known urinating Tree when he first started, bro.
Yeah, Jay Osgood, and so I'm about 2 hours behind. Stay out of your hopium stash, TD. Save it for your therapy Monday patients. All right, guys. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. Like we said, we have plenty of more Bills and Dolphins content for the rest of the week, including a pregame kickoff show an hour before. And last but not least, apologize. I'm not One Republic. It's too late. Damn. Anyway.
That was cold.
We'll see y'all soon. Deuces.
Peace. Josh Allen trash. Real trash. And he's going to show it.